Live from Daytona International Speedway, it is the Daytona 500 presented by Nintendo 3DS. Hello everybody, welcome to the start of the NASCAR Pokémon Cup Series. It's Season 2, formerly called the Pichu Series, and this is going to get more exciting than ever with more competitiveness and a lot more new tracks, and plus new schemes every other race. So every race will have new schemes for every driver. So that's going to be exciting too. So we will see who will conquer Daytona. That's the question. It's going to be big. And here we are. Let's not waste any further time. Starting on the pole today, it is our MLP Cup Series champion, Season 1, the 98 of Max Skinner. On the outside, it is the 29 of Barney Ward. Starting third is our new driver for this season, the 39 of Haley Hamilton. And fourth is the 24 of Joseph Clark. Fifth is the new driver, another one, the 36 of John Radigan. And sixth is the 56 of Jason Marshall. Starting seventh, it is the 16 of Isaac Smith. And eighth is the new driver, 70, Chris Dollarton. Starting ninth is the 7 of Zach Goldbeck. Sorry. 7 of Zach Goldbeck, and rounding out the top 10, the 93 of Luke Walker. We also got Aaron Mason, Avi Sack, Seth Cole, Leah Walker, Jessica Lawrence, John Acosta, Riley Ogle, Jacob Lawler, Tyson Broad, Charles Jackson, Jeremy McMurray, Austin Talley. Well, Austin Talley is going to be in there for one race only since he closed his account earlier. And yeah, there's the 9 of Austin Talley in a one-race deal in Daytona, starting 22nd, and then he'll be taken over by Michael Jeter. Then it's Kyle Sanoski, Martin Zakala, Ryan Acosta, Monica Carroll, Charles Sanford, William Duncan, and let me see what else. Mason Wood, Jason Posada, Mike Wallace. No, that's not real Mike Wallace. That's Avi Sachs' teammate, Mike Wallace. They're not related to the real driver whose name is Mike Wallace. Then there is Connor Breton, Aaron Williams, Lewis Gordon, our Pichu Ponypalooza winner. Inter Expo, Jake Berg, Ben Ward, our very own Pichu, Christopher Harley, the first Season 1 champion, Matt McMurray, Rhett Yates, Jordan, and running out the field, Jordan Ippolito. It's going to be an exciting series to watch, and now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
And here they are. And here are the drivers. One had to go to the pits. That's awful. And their cars are rolling. Oh boy, one had to go to the pits. One's not getting the start that they needed, and that guy is Jeremy McMurray. He's going to start off the race in the pits. Tough break, and a very horrible start for the, there it is, 34 Jeremy McMurray. Very tough start in the series, and hopefully that's not a good sign that he's going to pit road to start off the race. That's really, disappointing start for Jeremy McMurray. Hope he'll recover soon in later races, but now he's in trouble in here first. But meantime, you've waited for this for a long time, and now Season 2 of the NASCAR Pokémon Cup Series is about to get underway. Max Skinner is going to lead the field to the green flag. 20-lap shootout. Who will win the Daytona 500? That is the question. And the green flag is out. The NASCAR Pokémon Cup Series Season 2 is underway. first lap of Season 2. It's either Haley Hamilton or Max Skinner. And it is going to be Max Skinner leading the first lap of the season. So Max Skinner gets the lead for the first lap of the season. Not a bad start for the guy who won the Milwaukee Cup Series without winning a single win in Season 1. But he's got newbie Haley Hamilton in the 39 right behind him. And here comes Haley Hamilton for the lead. She's going to try to take it for the lead. And there's John Radican and Isaac Smith in the back. And Haley Hamilton will take the pass away from Max Skinner. And now Haley Hamilton has the lead. And Isaac Smith is now up to second. And also on the bottom, Zach Goldbeck. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Isaac Smith for the lead. Here comes Isaac Smith for the lead. And Isaac Smith is going to take the lead with Zach Goldbeck helping out on the draft. And Zach Goldbeck has, and now it is going to be the 16 with the lead. Here comes the 7 of Zach Goldbeck trying to take the lead away from Isaac Smith. By the way, he led that lap. Oh, wow. Nice move by Isaac Smith to block the 7. But will the 7 have his move? And the 7 about to make the move. No, 14 is about to get it. So Isaac Smith could lead another lap. And Isaac Smith, I think he's likely going to lead another lap. He's the first driver to lead multiple laps in this race. And he will. He'll hold off the 7 for a while on that nice block earlier. And now there he is. Battle here between the 1 of Jessica Lawrence and the 39. And oh, by the way, it's stats about Jeremy McMurray. Well, he's very slow. He just came out of the pits and now he's in the last turn. So I wonder if they're ever going to catch up to him in the later in the race, if there is no caution. And now the 7 of Zach Goldbeck trying to make the move on the bottom. And here comes the 13 of the NNSCRA president, Seth Cole, in his favorite 13 ride. It's like a dream ride for him to ride the 13 because Casey Mears is his all-time favorite driver. And now here comes Seth Cole, and Seth Cole makes a move for the lead. Wow, what a nice move there to make it in turn 1. Uh-oh, 4 wide in the back. 4 wide. That's always not a good sign. There's 3 wide in the back. That's not a good sign. Whoa. There it is, 4 wide with the 88 of... that is John Acosta. There's Matt McMurray, the defending champion. Whoa. They better be careful there, folks. And there's another 3 wide. The 88 is stuck on the very high side. So is Chris Dollerton on the 78. Making it 3 wide racing here. Meanwhile, we have a new leader. And that is... no, it is still Zach Goldbeck with the lead. Oh boy, here comes Jessica Lawrence. Jessica Lawrence is going to go for the lead. Right behind him is Riley Ogle in Seth Cole's old car, 38. And Kyle Sanoski is in 3rd. And there's the 17 as well. And now Riley Ogle's going to go for the lead. Here comes Riley Ogle, battling for the lead. And Riley Ogle is going to take the lead away from Jessica Lawrence. Here comes Kyle Sanoski. Kyle Sanoski right behind him. Riley Ogle. And Riley Ogle, by just mere inches, just made it through. And now Riley Ogle has the lead. Kyle Sanoski right behind him. there's Ryan Acosta in the 17, trying to make a move. Here comes Kyle Sanowski for the lead. Kyle Sanowski is going to get the lead. And Kyle Sanowski for the lead. He's got, now Riley Ogle's still the leader. And you look at Charles Sanford, he just comes to 4th right now in the Taco Bell scheme, 26. Gonna try to make a move. Whoa, they shut the door on him quick. Update on here, and they're on the straightaway, so they're very close to reaching Jeremy McMurray. Will he be a factor in this race? That is the question. And here comes the 17, Ryan Acosta, trying to go for the 2nd spot. As Riley Ogle still has the lead. He has led the most laps so far, and that's big points for the championship later on. And now we have 11 laps to go as the 17 is going for the lead. Uh-oh, 51! Whoa, 51 just almost got there. Jacob Lawler is the 51. In 3rd, right behind him is Christopher Harley. And now the 17 is going for the lead. The 17 is going for the lead. '17 is going for the lead. Oh, he's got the lead. And he's got it, the 17. 17 took the checkers in Daytona 500 in real life. Remember, could that luck spread to here with 10 laps to go? And now Christopher Harley. No, it's Mason Wood. Mason Wood trying to make the move. No way. Wow. Battle for 2nd here. It is Mike Wallace coming to 3rd. And the 4th is now Leia Walker in the new 10. Leia Walker, the new driver of the 10 from Luke Walker. And here it comes for the lead. And now the 17 still has the lead over Mason Wood with 9 to go. And now they've reached Jeremy McMurray. They're very close to him. Will he be a factor in the lead? Let's see. And look at the 17. He's going to move on the high side. Going to probably give it to Mason Wood. And Wood has the edge, I think. Not sure. Oh boy, the 70-34 is a lap down now. 3 wide battle for the lead. Oh my gosh. 43 just got the lead. Mason Wood, but he's now held up by the 34. He is held up. Will he be able to move in time? With 8 laps to go, and there's Jeremy McMurray a lap down, almost, and he's holding up the 43. Will it be a factor? And he still's not moving. So wow, that's pretty dangerous, don't you think? And then he's still not making the move, and wow, they're still holding up the drivers. Here he comes! Here comes the 27! They're going to go 3 wide! And I think Jeremy McMurray then got out of it. And they're going to get out of Jeremy McMurray's way, and now the 27 is going to go for the lead. That is Mike Wallace. 55 right beside him, and there's the 29 and the 55. 55 is by Rhett Yates. 7 to go. 3 wide for 2nd, and I think that Barney Ward's going to get the edge. He's on the bottom line. 43 is dropping back because he's on the high side, and with the 34 being on the high side, I bet you he's not going to be much of a factor anymore. And here comes Barney Ward. Here comes Barney Ward for the lead. And now Barney Ward is going for the lead. The 56 of Jason Marshall is right behind him. They've got 6 laps to go to make the move at Daytona. Now Marshall's gonna make the move. Whoa! Marshall got on the bumper. He almost made the move. And that's gonna allow Charles Sanford to make his move. Oh no, he's not. Jason Marshall's still holding up a little bit. And look who's in the picture now. Pichu. He won the Daytona 500 last season. And now he's going to try a repeat, but here comes Jason Marshall. Here comes Jason Marshall for the lead. And Jason Marshall's going to get the lead with 6 laps to go. And the 31 of Jordan Ippolito is now added to the picture. Jordan Ippolito. Can he make his move? Kyle Sanowski right beside him. 5 laps to go. A caution might end the race at this point. Oh boy. Look at Max Skinner, he's coming back. Max Skinner, remember Pichu won from the pole last time in Daytona last season. Pichu won from the pole. Can Max Skinner have the same luck? But right now Jason Marshall is in the lead over Jordan Ippolito. Not much time left. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go for Jason Marshall. Can he hold off a tough Jordan Ippolito and Kyle Sanowski? And then there's Pichu as well. And the 21 now is Jason Posada. Can he take the win? They're still not making the move to the front. Question is, if they're gonna, are they ever gonna make the move? And it's still, and now here comes Jordan Ippolito for the lead. Pichu is on the high side, and looks like his chances of repeating the Daytona 500 are over. But now we're going to have a new champion. Oh boy, who's going to be our new champion of the Daytona 500? We'll see. 3 laps to go to decide it. Jordan Ippolito with the lead. And now the 15 of Kyle Sanowski. Then there's Max Skinner. Can Max Skinner finally win and a TA2 league race? Now is in 4th right now. He's got to held off against these 3 drivers in 3 laps. Is it possible? Here comes Kyle Sanowski for the lead. Here he comes for the lead. Here comes Max Skinner trying to make the move to 3rd. Can this be his race? We'll see. But meanwhile, Kyle Sanowski has the lead. And Kyle Sanowski is going to hold off 2 laps to go. And look at Max Skinner. Max Skinner is going to go down to the lead with 2 to go. He's got John Radican and Charles Sanford in the back. And there's Jake Bird as well. Where did he come from? If Max Skinner can hold on, he could finally win a race in the TA2 Racing League. He's got a tough crowd behind him. Can he win from the pole like Pichu did last year? We'll see. And Max Skinner, he's going to see the white flag. 1 to go in the Daytona 500. Can he hold off John Radican and Charles Sanford? White flag is out. 1 to go for Max Skinner. Can he finally get the win he deserves? He won the Pokémon Cup Series without winning a single race, and he's been waiting for a win ever since. Can he add a Daytona 500 victory to his resume? Oh no, here comes John Radican! Here comes John Radican! And here comes Charles Sanford! The Dreams is going to wait for another race. And John Radican makes the move. It's either going to be Radican or Sanford for the win. Coming off the final turn, it's either going to be Radican or Sanford, and it is John Radican winning the Daytona 500. It is John Radican with a last lap pass to win the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. John Radican wins the 2nd Pokémon Cup Series Daytona 500. Congratulations to John Radican. What a race. My goodness. Here's your top 10 from the Daytona 500. It is John Radican, the winner. Charles Sanford in second. Jessica Lawrence in third. Max Skinner fourth. Austin Talley in just one race. He's fifth. How about that guy? In that one race, still fifth. He should have raced more often. Sixth is the 20 of Jake Berg. Seventh is Seth Cole. Eighth is Kyle Sinoski. Ninth, Mike Wallace. And rounding out the top 10, Jordan Ippolito. And the rest of the field, and the 41 of 42 drivers were 2 seconds behind the leader. How about that? Only McMurray was behind. But what a race. John Radican is your Daytona 500 champion. Congratulations. Hi, from the Milwaukee Mile. It is the Hawk 8 M&M's 500. It is our second race of the season. Last time we had a wild finish here at Daytona, where John Radican beat out 41 of the drivers here to win the Daytona 500 Season 2. And now, will he repeat the success here? We're about to find out. Anyway, here we go. Starting on the pole today is his teammate, the 77 of Tyson Broad. And on the outside, the 5 of Monica Carroll. Putting on those old Kyle Busch scheme from 2006. Going back 5 years. That's awesome for Monica. We'll see if this scheme can give her be a good luck charm for her to run in the Milwaukee for a good run. Anyway, starting third is the 17 of Ryan Acosta with Fifth Third Bank as his sponsor for this race. And fourth is Mike Wallace in the 27 with Sylvania as his sponsor. Starting fifth is the 7 of Zach Goldbeck in the Old Speed Energy colors. And sixth is his regular color, Kroger, 47 of Interexpo. Seventh is the 11 of Avi Sachs sporting Sport Clips haircuts. And eighth is the 93 of Luke Walker with those Chevron Haviline scheme. Starting ninth is the 20 of Jake Berg, who was spawning retro colors of the Home Depot for today. And rounding out the top 10, the 26 of Charles Sanford, who is starting MDS as his sponsor for today's race. He was a runner-up in the Daytona 500 to this guy, 36 John Radican, who will start in 16th. And now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports. As soon as I get the camera right now, we'll hear those famous words in motorsports. Here we go.
Drivers, start them engines!
Cars are rolling. You'll see them all with their schemes. And there they are. And here we go. 20-lap shootout here in the Milwaukee Mile. And Tyson Broad is going to lead the field down to the green flag for 20 laps of competitive action. Here we go. Second race of the season is underway. The green flag is out. Uh-oh, battle for third. They're going 3 wide already. Uh-oh, be careful. Avi Sachs. Oh boy, Jake Berg. They all get together. Oh my goodness. Whoa, the 17 and someone flipped around. Connor Breeden is around. Connor Breeden flipped. Caution is definitely out, I hope. And yes, it is. Caution is out. My goodness, what a way to start off a race. And Tyson Broad's going to lead the lap. And Breeden's still upside down. Wow, that should... Wow. Well, let's see that again. Let's see what happened to Connor Breeden in the 18. This will this will make it on the C. Breeden news for sure. Because for the wrong reason. Well, yeah, wrong reason. Anyway, here's Connor Breeden. The 55 of Ray Yates clips him a little bit. And 27 Mike Wallace gets into the 17. And there's the flip. One is around, and there he is. Connor Breton just flips around. The 51 is also involved. The others get stuffed in. The 38 just gets flipped. The 18 just smokes all over and flips upside down. Then the others get wrecked here. The others involved here. Leia had some damage. The 51, that is Jacob Lawler. And there's the others trying to avoid the wreck. And there's the 29 Barney Ward supporting the Prohibition Ends in Last scheme. Well, it's wrecked now. We saw earlier that the 14 of Aaron Mason, who is sporting the Miller's Ale House scheme, get loose as well. Here's what happened to Aaron Mason. The 42 of Chris Harley and the 31 of Jordan Ippolito. 31 of Jordan Ippolito gets into him, and the 14 just goes around. And 30 of Martin Zakala just gets a piece of it right there. And the 1 of Jessica Lawrence spins out. There's Pichu getting a piece of it spinning out. And there's the 88 also spinning out a bit. And there's Aaron Williams. Oh, wow. Aaron Williams just gives him Pichu a bump. Don't know why that Aaron Williams did that, but wow. And there's the 18 you see, well, wrecked. And wow, what an interesting start. So an interesting start to start a race, huh? My goodness. Alright. Definitely we're not going to go green until this next time by, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to get green next time by. And the ones retired from the race were Jeremy McMurray, Pichu, Barney Ward, Connor Breton, and Aaron Mason. Those are the guys that retired from the wreck. Alright, and that's actually our first caution of the season. I just forgot to mention that this is our first caution of the season. One of many more cautions to come, I guess. Well, we'll have to wait. Well, it's going to be a promising start. Anyway, your top 5 heading into the green. Tyson Broad, Monica Carroll, Abby Sachs, Zach Goldbeck, Jake Bird. The question is, can they avoid wrecking for at least a few more laps so that they can get a shot at Broad? We'll see. Green is out, and Broad got a good start. This could mean that Ollie's team could win 2 in a row. That would be really good for the team. And already Abby Sachs is going for the second spot. They bump. Whoa. Whoa, another one hit the wall. Someone just spun. I think. I don't know. But it's still all about Tyson Broad in the lead, and I don't know if the caution is out. Caution is now out again. And who is it for? I think it was for Rhett Yates. Wow. Yeah, it was for Rhett Yates, so. Here's what happened to Rhett Yates. The 98 of Max Skinner clips him a bit, and the 42, there's 42 Christopher Harley. And there's the 42 Christopher Harley gets into him, and Rhett just flips, and 24, oh boy, wow, those cars just avoided Rhett Yates. Wow, that is one heck of a save from those drivers. Wow. My goodness, that was one heck of a save. Wait, or is it? Is there a wreck here? Because look how close they look. The 51, and look, there's another wreck. Isaac Smith clips in the 42, and there's the 78 and 47 spinning around. Oh, wow, Inter Expo and the 78, they all flip. And there's the 42 involved in the wreck. There was another wreck. Chris Dollarton, who was flipping around. And let's see that again with Inter Expo. And there's Jordan Ippolito involved. Luke Walker gets into the 947 and clips him right here on the wall. 31 was involved. The 9 just got clipped. That is actually Michael Jeter, who is now filling in, who is now taken over after the Austin Talley took it for one race only in Daytona. Now Michael Jeter takes over the 9. Others flip out. My God. Gosh. Wow. 21 and there, Jason Posada. He was about to go to the pits, and they were ready for him in the pits. So was Rhett. Wow. 16 has also hit Isaac Smith. 24, Jessica Lawrence smokes. And the others make it through, or do they? Wow. What a wreck. Tyson Broad can hold on. He can win this one. We'll have to wait and see. So Milwaukee's interesting so far because it had a ton of wrecks. One wreck fest after another, my goodness. And shockingly, a ton of drivers retired from this race. Jason Posada, Joseph Clark, Interexpo, Chris Dollarton, Lewis Gordon, Jessica Lawrence, John Acosta, Chris Harley, Jordan Ippolito, Luke Walker, and I think Jacob Lawler and Rhett Yates might have been retired as well. I think. And they're going to get green next time by. So we're going to have 10 laps to go when we hit the stripe. It's going to be exciting. Your top 5, Tyson Broad, Avi Sachs, Jake Berg, Zach Goldbeck, and Monica Carroll. Hopefully we don't see another wreck again for a while. Green flag is out again, and the 77 again got a good start. And now here comes Zach Goldbeck trying to go for the third spot. Here's Charles Jackson. Be careful there. Oh, and the 32 of Charles Jackson's around. They flip. One guy flipped. Jake Berg and Seth Cole both clip each other and spin out. Caution is out again, and guess who's the leader? Tyson Broad. He must be one lucky man today. So as you can see here, as early, Charles Jackson he spun out. Here's what happened, and there was more to the wreck. Here's what happened to the 32 of Charles Jackson. Jackson tried to get a move on Monica Carroll, and what's up against his friend Seth Cole, and there's Monica Carroll. Carroll clips Charles Jackson. And there's one other clip. The 39 got around. I think that's Haley Hamilton. And the 15, boom, 83, Hayden Klein got hit. And the 43 made it out. Hayden Klein clips, and the 16 gets a piece of it there, too. That's Isaac Smith. And, Mike, wow, what a wreck. We'll get to the Seth Cole incident in just a minute. But first, let's get to... And there's Charles Sanford, who retired. There's Charles Sanford and Haley Hamilton. Let's get to Haley Hamilton, see what happened to her. The 33 of our Season 1 champion, Matt McMurray, clips a 39. And also the 17 got a piece of it as well. There's the 32. Hayden Klein got a hard hit from Charles Jackson. There's Mike Wallace clipping the 16 of Isaac Smith, as mentioned earlier. Now let's get to the Seth Cole. What happened to Seth? Oh, wait a minute. There's another one. There's Monica Carroll getting a little loose. Sorry about that. Trying to get to Seth Cole. There we go. Here's what happened to Seth Cole. Jake Berg apparently got into the wall, and boom, he just hits him. And Seth Cole just spins around for likely no reason at all. Wow. And there's the 36 of our Daytona champion, John Radigan. Not happy with the result here. Mike Wallace, as you can see, gets clipped. Martin Zakala. Leah Walker just barely makes it through, although she has a wreck. She wrecked already. And Charles Sanford's in the pits. I don't know how he got into the pits. Must have been some kind of tire problem upon the start. So Charles Sanford got into the pits. Yeah, I guess the 26 had some kind of problem with his car coming to the restart, and that's why he was in the pits. He wasn't involved in the wrecks, just to let you know. And yeah, he had some problem with the car before he even got the restart. So. Very tough day for Charles Sanford, the runner-up of the Daytona 500. Not going to improve on his finish before. So the ones that retired from that race were Luke Walker. Hold on a sec. They were Luke Walker, Leah Walker, Rhett Yates, Aaron Williams, William Duncan, Jordan Ippolito, Monica Carroll, Charles Jackson, Haley Hamilton, Hayden Klein, Martin Zakala, Ryan Ogle, Matt McMurray, Jake Berg, and I think Isaac Smith, Charles Sanford, Jeter, and Lawler all retired. No, Sanford's back out, and Isaac Smith is back out, so yeah. We only have 11 drivers on the lead lap, and we only have 5 laps to go when we hit the stripe. But caution might end the race, so it's a free-fall, folks. Your top 5 is Tyson Broad, Avi Sack, Zach Golbeck, Ben Ward, Max Skinner. Question is, who will be the winner of Milwaukee? We'll see. 5 to go. Caution might end the race. Green is out, and Avi Sachs knows that it's going to end the race in just a few moments. There's a caution, so he's going to make the move for the lead. Avi Sachs, where did he come from? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Keep it close. Oh. Oh, they spin. Oh, they make contact. Ben Ward on the bottom. Ben Ward is on the bottom. Can you believe this? And Ben is on the bottom, battling with Avi Sachs. And is there a caution? No, there's not. 4 laps to go, and caution might end. Now will end the race. There is no caution. Or is there? No, there's not. There is no caution. So if Ben Ward can keep his cool here, he could win this race unexpectedly. But Avi Sachs is hard charging on the back. And the caution is out. The race is over. Ben Ward can take the checkers. And I think the caution was on Mike Wallace. Here's what happened. Here's what happened to Mike Wallace. He got clipped by the 43 of Mason Wood. And boom, he just hits him hard. Spins out into the line, and yeah, that was a caution, so. What about Isaac Smith? Oh, he had to go to the pits for damage. That's why. So I guess the caution was out for Mike Wallace. And wow, what a move by Ben Ward. What a restart. As you see here on the restart, Avi Sachs got a good start on the restart and tried to make the move for the lead. There was Zach Golbeck also, and Ben Ward was on the bottom as well. There were 4 wide for the lead. Unbelievable. And oh, he clipped him. They clipped Sachs, and he was clipped. Ben Ward made the pass for the lead there on the bottom, and had one. Yeah, and he made that impossible step. And that could lead him to victory. Wow. Ben Ward. Can you believe it? And Mike Wallace retired with a clutch, so only the top 10 will finish this race. But everyone will be getting points no matter where they finish, but they're just not going to get as much points as others on the top. But that's it. The race will end under caution, and Ben Ward will take the checkered flag. Coming off the final turn, and the 2 of Ben Ward wins the Hawk 500, M&M's 500 at Milwaukee Mile. Congratulations to the 2 of Ben Ward on the win. His brother Barney must be ecstatic right now. My God, wow, what a race. So here's our top 10. Ben Ward, Avi Sachs, Zach Golbeck, Max Skinner, Tyson Broad, Mason Wood, Ryan Acosta, Kyle Sanofsky, Seth Cole, and John Radican, the top 10. Radican was the last car on the lead lap. And here's the rest of the field. All retired. There's Sanford, Jeter, Lawler, and Smith. There were laps down, and the rest retired. Wow. What a wreckfest. Hopefully we don't get this at Memphis. Anyway, congratulations to Ben Ward on winning in Milwaukee. Before we start with our race at Memphis, there are 2 updates I want to let you guys know about. First update is that I've decided that since he has a new account now, I've decided to give Austin Talley back his 9 ride. Now, he will be exempt from the comment rule because I don't think he would, well, yeah. Hope Austin Talley's following, but he will be exempt from the comment rule because he closed his account and reopened it, and I don't think he would follow it. So, Austin Talley is back in the 9. I've put him back in the 9 against Michael Jeter. And Jeter is out of the series. My Austin Talley will be back in the 9. I'll be using this doublemint scheme, by the way, for the race at Memphis. And one more thing to let you know, the standings got mixed up. They deem a paint scheme as a separate driver, as you could see. And I really hate that. See, they deem it as a separate driver. It really sucks. So, because of that, I will no longer be showing you the points after every race. I will no longer be showing you the points after every race. And, the points will be, I will add up all drivers of the points on all paint schemes, every driver's points. I will add them all up. And I will add them up by myself, and I will have points up by Mexico, so you will not be able to see who's leading in the points until Mexico. Our race at Mexico, that is in the 20th, 19th race. I know it's a little long, but I just really don't really feel like adding every day, add points, and I want to wait till Mexico City to add up my points, and well, we'll see who will be in the All-Star race. That's the reason why I'm doing it in Mexico. For after Mexico's race, Mexico City Pokémon Cup Series, the reason I'm doing that is because I wanted to. By then, we will know who the top 10 will be locked into the All-Star race in Manhattan Raceway. The top 10 will be only the top 10 in points are locked in. So, again, I brought back Austin Talley in the 9 car. And I will not be showing you the points after races anymore. I will be adding all the points up, and you will be able to show points after the race at Mexico City. So enjoy the rest of the Memphis race, and yeah. So now we head to Memphis Motorsports Park for our next race, and enjoy. Hi from Memphis Motorsports Park. It's the Mr. Awesome Brett Man, Winchester 150. We're here live at Memphis Motorsports Park and under the lights for 20 laps of intense Memphis racing. Now, I did have countered a problem. I actually had 44 cars in, even though it had 43 total. I had 44, and I had to fit the 87 in. So, Leia Walker isn't racing because I wanted to make this a fair chance for everyone, and I messed up on one of them. So I must have missed out one driver in Daytona and also in Milwaukee, and if you were the one, I apologize for that, but make a little change. I had to make a little change until, Leia. I had to drop Leia out in there. Sorry. Yeah, I had to drop Leia out because I had 44 cars and not 43, and I thought I did have 43, but it turns out that plus the 87, what I'm using is to control this car. I'm not using 87 to race, I'm using 87 to get to the menu. That's why I'm not using 87 right here. That's why I'm not using it. And and had one driver miss out on the field, and I just noticed it now already. So unfortunately, so now to make room for that, I've decided to cut Leia out. I'm not cutting Leia out of the series, but I'm just limiting her to a few races, and the reason is because to give everyone a fair shot at winning the title, so that to win the title. And so sorry for Leia Walker, but she'll be back soon, but not in this race, but she'll be back soon. Don't worry. Anyway, starting on the pole today, it is the 47 of Inter Expo. On the outside is 78 of Chris Dollarton. Starting third is the 7 of Zach Goldbeck, and fourth is the 31 of Jordan Ippolito. By the way, that paint scheme was just painted by Charlie 7847. So a shout out to him for doing this paint scheme. Thanks. In fifth is the 17 Ryan Acosta, 6 is the 39 of Haley Hamilton, 7 is the 36 of our Daytona 500 winner John Radigan, 8 is the 14 of Aaron Mason, 9th is the 13 of Seth Colin, rounding out the top 10, Avi Sachs in the 11. And our last winner, Ben Ward, who almost did not make it into the race, by the way, will start in 18th. And Austin Talley is back in the 9 car after, he's back in the 9 car I mentioned earlier. He's back in the 9, 17, and 17. So it's going to be 20 laps of intense racing. And now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I forgot to rewind.
Drivers, to your cars.
Forgot to rewind. I mean fast forward. Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Now let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are rolling off. It'll be 20 laps under the lights at Memphis. We go through the field. Here we go. No one's having any problems. And Interexpo is going to lead the field to the green for 20 laps of Memphis racing. Third race of the season. Who's going to make it in? Green flag is out, and we're underway at Memphis. Apologize for the late start. And now Interexpo is having a great start. Interexpo just has a great start on the back. Wow. And here comes Zach Goldback. Here he comes for the lead, but Interexpo is going to lead the first lap. Whoa! Chris Dollarton is on the high side. Be careful of that. And Interexpo still leading. Seth Cole trying to get a pass on the 31, Jordan Ippolito, for the spot, 5th, I think. Oh, Chris Dollarton, he's way too high. I wonder how long he's going to take on the high side before wrecking. My goodness. Battle for second here. John Acosta trying to get second away from Zach Goldbeck. And look at that. Oh, wow, there's smoke in the start-finish line. I wonder what happened back there. That didn't bring out a caution. Oh, wow, he's trying. Look at him trying to go. Martin Zakala trying to go on the bottom of the 42. And he does make the pass. And now a battle for position here between Seth Cole and... Oh, 31. He got hit in the wall. 31 hit the wall. Ippolito, he saved it. No, he saved it. And here comes Haley Hamilton trying to get past the 83 of Hayden Klein. And here's the 47 of Charter. And Interexpo is still leading easily. Look at the Ollie's cars. 36, John Radican. 77, Tyson Broad. Teammates of the same sponsorship. How about that? Riding side by side in 4th and 5th in the top 5. And here's Seth Cole. Oh, whoa, John Radican almost had a contact against John Acosta for the 3rd spot, I think. Yeah, 3rd spot. Whoa, John Acosta had the better edge. Interexpo's pulling away. Here comes Austin Talley coming back. He's making a huge comeback in the 9. Austin Talley is making a comeback, and he's got it. Whoa, Jessica Lawrence can hit the wall. Oh, 3 wide, Haley Hamilton. Oh, boy! They almost made contact with each other. Wow. Wow, that was close. Oh, here comes Austin Talley getting a run on the 31 of Jordan Ippolito for position. And now, with 11, 10, 12 laps to go. And it's still... And here, John Radican trying to get 3rd away from John Acosta. Trying the best he can. Here he comes for 3rd. Here he comes for 3rd. Oh, John Acosta gets on the high side. Wow, high side's working for him. There's our Season 1 champion, Matt McMurray, in the running. There he is in the running. Oh boy. He's trying to get a pass on Seth Cole. Whoa. Whoa, and now he gets a pass on Seth Cole. 10 laps to go. And the caution is out. 10 laps to go, caution comes out. And I think it was for Jeremy McMurray. Wow, bad luck continues for the 34 team. Here's what happened to Jeremy McMurray. The 55, Rhett Yates bumps into him, spins him. 43 of, I think, not Chris Harley. Mason Wood spins him out, and he's left in the 34 all alone, spinning out, and that's what caused the caution. It would be good for the other drivers behind Interexpo, hoping to make a comeback here. That's our caution. Interexpo's just been dominating so far, honestly. Oops. So, guess what? It's going to be a big race to the finish. As I try to simulate here. And we're not going to go green right now. Still takes a lot of time. And we'll go green next time by. So only one... Well, Mason Wood actually got 40 seconds, so no one retired from that small spin caused by McMurray. And McMurray's just not been having a great season so far. He blew up his engine in Daytona, and I think he was involved in a wreck at Memphis, and was involved in a wreck in Milwaukee, and now this. He spins out. So it's so far not a good season for Jeremy McMurray. Hope he could rebound. So here's your top 5. Interexpo, Zach Golbeck, Ryan Acosta, John Radican, Tyson Broad. It's going to be an intense battle, folks. You're about to see the green again with 5 to go. Caution might end the race. Green flag is out again at Memphis. And he got a good start. The 47 Interexpo got a good start. And now the Ollie's teams are battling for the position, 77-36. I think the caution is out. Yes, the caution is out. The race is already over. Caution's already out. The race is over. And Interexpo is going to win. But first, let's see the wreck. There is any wreck. Well, first off I think this is the closest we'll see to a wreck. I think this is what caused the caution. Avi Sachs in the 11, he had a mechanical problem, but, well, by the time he had to realize that he had a mechanical problem, he had already passed the pits. And he was slow on the restart. He couldn't get his car going. He barely even crossed the start-finish line. There he is. His car just stopped in the middle of the track. He just... Again, whoa, just almost scraped by Ben Ward. But he's alright. And yeah, Avi Sachs just stopped in the middle of track. He couldn't get his car going on the restart. By the time he realized he had some kind of mechanical problem, he already passed pit road and had to be carted off to pit road under caution. My goodness. But it's good news for Interexpo. He's going to be winning this under caution. Another race that ends under caution. Not much of racing to do, and I'm not sure we're going to go back to Memphis disease next season, but hey. Oh well. And now, last turn. If Interexpo doesn't pit, he could win this race. And he opts not to pit. Coming off the final turn. And coming off the final turn, Interexpo becomes the first driver to win races in Season 1 and Season 2. He takes the checkers at Memphis. Congratulations, Interexpo, on the win at Memphis. Here's your top 10. Inter Expo, Zach Golbeck, Brian Acosta, Tyson Broad, Seth Cole, Matt McMurray, John Radican, William Duncan, Jordan Ippolito, and Austin Talley in the top 10. And the rest of the field, who for some reason are a lap down beyond 25th and below. Some reason they're a lap down. Wow. I don't know how they got lapped. But if it was longer, it would have been a disaster. Honestly, it would have been a disaster. So, congrats to Inter Expo on the win. Hi, from Coca Cola Super Speedway in Concord, Massachusetts, I think. It is the 24 Jeff Gordon Fan 24 DuPont 500. I've decided to put Leia Walker back in. Yeah, you see her 27th. And one driver will have to miss the field in every race, unless if I have someone that doesn't comment, I'll shut that team down for the driver who doesn't comment. I hope you guys commented on the races to keep your ride, though, by the way. Just to let you know that. Hope you guys comment on the races. I really appreciate it if you do. Anyway, so I'm very sorry to the person who had to miss the field tonight. I'm not going to say who, because that would, well, hurt his or her feelings. I'm not going to say who missed the field. But, well, because I don't want to hurt that driver's feelings, but, well, there's always next race. Anyway, yeah, so sorry to the one who missed the field of the 42 drivers, and I wish I could do something about it. But don't worry, if I find some drivers that don't if I find a driver that didn't comment on much races, then they'll have their rides removed, and I'll have the team shut down. So I hope you guys comment on those races in order to keep your ride. Just want to let you know that. So anyway, let's start with the race. Oops. Anyway, starting on the pole, it is a powerful front row. On the pole today, we have the 33 of Matt McMurray on those Amp Energy scheme from the NNSCRA. Thanks, Seth Cole, for creating this scheme. Oh, I think it was Matthew Rodriguez who created the scheme. Thanks anyway for the scheme. Thanks so much. Matt McMurray is our Season 1 champion, so let's see if he can get his first win of the season here. On the outside, it is the 18 of Connor Breton, who's also a very strong driver. Starting third is the 14 of Aaron Mason, and fourth is the 9 of Austin Talley. He asked me to, from his second channel, he asked me to give his ride back, and I gave him his ride back. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I decided to give Austin Talley his ride back since he is back and active. He's back in the series, so yay him. We'll see how he does in this Coca-Cola. Starting fifth is the 21 of Jason Posada, sixth is the 31 of Jordan Ippolito. Starting seventh is the 36 of John Radigan. He knows a lot of short tracks. He won the Daytona 500 this season. And eighth is the 99 of Pichu, and debuting the new Prudential 99 colors, designed by, you guessed it, Matthew Rodriguez or Seth Cole. Whoever designed this, thank you for the 99 scheme. I really wanted it, and it looks good. It looks cool. You did a good job, guys. And then starting ninth is his buddy, Luke Walker, and the ninth is teammate of TA2 Racing, 93 of Luke Walker. Debuting the Dr. Pepper colors. Here's 93. And rounding out the top 10 is the 39 of Haley Hamilton in Code 3 Associates scheme. And guess what? Jeremy McMurray, who is not no wait, that's 8 of, sorry, that's the 88 of John Acosta, that's 12. Anyway, a lot of great schemes, should be a good race, and now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motor sports. You're about to get a good view in this game soon.
Driver, start your engines!
Cars are rolling. Are they starting the race without me? I hope they're not. Caught up. And uh-oh, Jacob Lawler is... Wait, never mind. He just got a bad start. He's trying to catch up to the field. I thought he had a problem, but apparently he did not. Every driver is going to be off, and now we're in for 17 laps of intense super speedway racing at Coca Cola. 17 laps. Matt McMurray, our champion of Season 1, is going to lead the field with a green flag. And the green flag is out. The Coca Cola race is underway. And right off the bat, look at Connor Breton. Connor Breton is going for the lead. Getting some drafting help from Jason Posada. Posada is actually in the ride, Jessica Lawrence's old ride. Connor Breton's teammate. Lawrence is now in the 1 car, as Connor Breton is going to lead the first lap. He can hold off. That'd be good for the C. Breton News if he can hold on for the win. But he's got a tough crowd behind him. And here's Luke Walker for second. And there's the 16 of Isaac Smith, debuting old Gulf colors for the first time this season. But here comes the 78 of Chris Dollarton and the 78 Monster Energy. And there's the 20 of Jake Berg, who's sporting Retro 20 Home Depot colors. And here's Dollarton. Here he comes for second. And now 47th Inter Expo, our last winner, Inter Expo. Here he comes. He won at Memphis. You can recall he won at Memphis. And here he comes for second. And here's the 42 of Chris Harley, getting drafting help from the 2 of Ben Ward. Ben Ward won the race in Milwaukee earlier in the season. And there's the 5 of Monica Carroll, sporting HedrickCars.com colors. And yeah, that's pretty messed up colors, but, well, it was the best that they could do. And here's Chris Dollarton battling for the lead against Connor Breton. Oh, here comes Chris Harley trying to get some help. Oh, here comes Chris Dollarton for the lead. And Dollarton takes the lead. Chris Harley right behind him. Oh, here he comes, Chris Harley. Christopher Harley getting the lead. And Ben Ward also trying to make it 3 wide for the lead. Ben Ward, look at it. Where did he come from? Here's Leia Walker returning after that day off. Uh-oh, they almost bump. Here's Leia Walker returning from that race after having Memphis off. Trying to come back here with a new driver. But Jason Posada is not giving him an inch. Not giving her an inch, I'm sorry. And Posada's going to have the lead with some drafting help from Jordan Ippolito. And Ippolito wants the lead as well. Here comes Jordan Ippolito. And here comes Avi Sachs in the 11. Caution is out. Race to the line. Caution is out. I just saw the caution lights come out. Caution flag is out. It is a 3-wide battle. Race to the line. Who will lead under caution? Here comes Matt McMurray for the lead. Who's going to be the leader under the caution? And it is going to be... Oh, it's going to be close. I think Avi Sachs must have pulled it off. And Avi Sachs does hold it off for the caution lead. Caution is out, and I wonder why. Must have involved these guys. These have damage. Must have involved Aaron Mason. And I think here's what happened with Aaron Mason in the 14. Oh wait, the wreck was back there. I'm sorry. Wreck was back there. Oh boy, that's a biggie. The wreck was back there. Oops. I apologize. Let me just set up the helicopter view for better angles. Here's what happened, and here's what happened. 4 wide racing here in this turn, and it hurts. Well, there's Pichu and those Prudential colors damaged. Jacob Lawler gets a hit. Isaac Smith gets hit. Then, 14 Aaron Mason gets hit. There's the 6 of William Duncan spinning. Martin Zakala's around. Isaac Smith. And Lewis Gordon, Matt McMurray's teammate and buddy. Lewis Gordon spins also. These guys must have made it out. And Pichu, wow, not a good way to debut those colors. Here's another view from Pichu's perspective. Pichu is trying to go down 4 wide and then gets clipped by Mason Wood in the 43. And then 51 of Jacob Lawler, he clips him too. And then, 26 and made it through. 48 of Aaron Williams got tapped there. Tyson Broad, wow, was in the wreck. And there's Charles Jackson. Austin Talley went on the bottom. There's Austin Talley there. Charles Jackson was there as well. And, wow, what a wreck. Lawler, Gordon, Zakala, Smith, Duncan, Mason were involved. Mason Wood and Wood. And the race to the line was really close between Avi Sachs and Matt McMurray. I think Avi Sachs got it by a nose. Let's see. They were running at about 250 miles per hour. And Avi Sachs, I think, had the preferred line heading into the start-finish line. And let's see how close it was. Here comes the line. Here comes the line. Here comes the line. And Kyle Sanoski was also trying to get a move. There it is. There's the race to the line. I don't know if you see it. There's the race to the line right there. Look at that. How close it was heading race to the line under caution. Avi Sachs got through over Matt McMurray. And what a race that was under the line. So as you can see, Avi Sachs has the lead. Matt McMurray is second, right behind, and there's Kyle Sanoski in third. Caution periods are long, so bear with me if I fast forward a bit. Drivers who retired from that wreck were Jeremy McMurray, William Duncan, Aaron Mason, Barney Ward, Jessica Lawrence, Charles Jackson, Jacob Lawler. Wow, I didn't know they retired as well. I didn't see that. Must have been involved in a separate wreck and I didn't see. Yikes. Jeremy McMurray, wow. What a down season has been and only been 4 races in. Only 4 races in for Jeremy McMurray. And it has not been a great season for him in the 34. Yikes. It has definitely not been a great season for Jeremy McMurray so far. He blew up in Daytona and he got wrecked. He got involved in the Milwaukee wrecks. And in Memphis he had a problem heading into the pits. And now he wrecks out here at Coca Cola. It's just been not a great season for Jeremy McMurray. I guess having a last name of a same last name as a Season 1 champion, even though they're unrelated, really kind of really is a jinx, possibly. Well, here's to it. Well, hopefully he'll rebound next race. We'll see. Anyway, back to the line. We'll have 8 laps to go. The top 5 is Avi Sachs, Matt McMurray, Kyle Sanoski, Seth Cole, and Jordan Ippolito. Eight laps to go. Here we go at Coca Cola Super Speedway. Green is out again. And Avi Sachs. Whoa, Chris Dollerton. Wow, he was having he was just really wanted to get to racing right now. Your Dollerton was in the back there trying to make a move. Here comes the 36 of John Radican, and the 24 there of Aaron Mason, I think. 33 of Matt McMurray trying to go down the bottom for the lead. 3 wide battle for second. Seth Cole trying to go right on the bottom. Seth Cole trying to get a win here. Here comes Seth Cole for the lead. For the lead. 24 also going 3 wide for the lead. Joseph Clark, that's the 24. Here comes Joseph Clark and the old school stash scheme. The old rainbow scheme. Here is Interexpo trying to go back to back. Trying to win back to back. Interexpo. But it's the 83 of Hayden Klein on the bottom. And here he comes. Here comes Hayden Klein for the second spot. 21 of Jason Posada on the bottom, getting drafting help from the 10 of Leia Walker. And it's the 24 of Joseph Clark that's going to be leading down the stripe with 6 laps to go. Here comes the 10 of Leia Walker and Luke Walker. Wow, the Walkers 1-2 so far. Trying to catch up to Joseph Clark. Here comes Connor Breton on the bottom. Leia is still second. 6 laps to go. And Leia's trying to just wait for the move to be made. And now it's still... And now Leia Walker, here she comes for the lead. Leia Walker trying to make a big comeback for herself. And here comes the the 18 of Connor Breton getting drafting help. Helping Leia drafting. Here he comes. Here comes the 18 of Connor Breton for the lead. Connor Breton for the lead. 36 of John Radican. Oh no. Wow. Breton must have dropped way back there. Oh wow, Chris Dollarton is back up. And here's the 56 of Jason Marshall. And we have 4 laps to go. A caution might end the race at this point. And Leia really wants a caution. She's still leading with 4 to go. Here comes Connor Breton. Oh, Chris Dollarton going for the second spot. And Chris Dollarton has the second spot. That could be good news for Leia Walker. And here comes Ben Ward trying to make it 3 wide for third. Trying to even get to second. Uh-oh, Interexpo. Oh, now Ben Ward is getting second now. 3 to go for Leia Walker, trying to hold off this feisty field. Interexpo going for second, trying to go back to back again. Peach, and now 36 of Haley Hamilton going on the bottom for third. Oh, Interexpo, I think he's got a good run. Here he comes for the lead. He got a good run on the bottom. Now he's going for the lead. Oh, can he go for the lead? No, not quite. Oh boy, wow, he almost had the lead there, but he just didn't have enough room. Here's Avi Sachs going for the second spot. And 2 laps to go. It is down to either Interexpo or Leia Walker. Look at the 26 is on the contention. And it's all down to these 2 drivers. It is down to these 2. Here comes Interexpo for the lead. Trying to get the lead away with 2 to go. Trying to go back to back. And he will do it. This time he's going to get it. This time he gets it. But the crowd is catching up. Look at the 26 of Charles Sanford. He's caught up. We're going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go for Interexpo. But here comes Charles Sanford trying to get the lead away. Charles Sanford. He's going to get the lead. 1 lap to go. Last chance for everybody to make their move at Coca Cola. And look at Matt McMurray. Where did he come from? Matt McMurray for the lead. Here comes Ben Ward. Here comes the 17 green. Ryan Acosta. Oh my goodness, it's a 3-wide battle. Will Ben Ward get another win? Just 2 wins and just 4 starts. And look at Leah Walker. Just came out of nowhere. Coming off the final turn, and I think Ben Ward's got it. And it is going to be Ben Ward winning the second race of the season at Coca Cola. Ben Ward, on the last lap pass, wins the race. His second win in just 4 races. Impressive. Very, very impressive. Ben Ward just been dominating so far in the series. This is just his second win in just his 4th start. Amazing. And it was a close finish to the line, I gotta say. So here's your top 10. Ben Ward, Matt McMurray, Leah Walker, Ryan Acosta, Max Skinner, Seth Cole, Luke Walker, Charles Sanford, Monica Carroll, and Inter Expo, the top 10. It was certainly close. And here's your rest of the field. Breton was just like 1.1 second behind the leader. Incredible. Rest of the field you see on the bottom below. But wow, Ben Ward wins his second race in just his 4th start. How about that? Congrats to him. Hi, from North Wilkesboro Speedway, it is the Gordon Fan 291 Subway 200. We're going old school for today's race. And this is the last race of the week on Saturday. The next race will be on Monday, race 6. So, right now, let's enjoy this race. Anyway, starting on the pole today, it is the 47 of Inter Expo supporting the Comans for the Cure Pink Kingsford scheme. Hope that brings good luck to the race. We'll see. On the outside, it is our defending champion Matt McMurray. The second straight race he started on the outside. Will he make it a win this time? We'll see. Starting 3rd is our Daytona 500 winner John Radican. And 4th is Jeremy McMurray, unrelated to Matt McMurray. Starting 5th is the 48 of Aaron Williams. And 6th is the 9 of Austin Talley. 7 is the 24 of Joseph Clark, who's going back to old 24 DuPont. And 8th is Mason Wood. 9th is the 11th. 9th is the 21 of Jason Posada. And rounding out the top 10, Abby Sachs in Sport Clips. Here we go. Without further ado, I'll set this up, and let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are going to roll. Let's see all the schemes. 151 Jacob Lawler and the 18 Connor Breeden going Days of Thunder for this race. Connor Breeden and Jacob Lawler are wearing Days of Thunder schemes. You see in the back right here, and there's Lawrence starting. There's Jacob. There's Connor Breeden in Hardy's old colors from Days of Thunder, and also there's well, if I could find it, Jacob Lawler in Mellow Yellow Days of Thunder. Other drivers also going a bit retro. Some drivers, not all drivers, are going to be going retro colors. Whoa, Matt McMurray just hit the wall a little bit, I think. Well, I hope that doesn't affect his race. Anyway, Inter Expo is going to lead the field to the green for 20 laps of racing, old class racing at North Wilkesboro. Here we go. They're going to lead the field to the green. Green flag is out. We're underway at North Wilkesboro. And leading the first lap, it is going to be Inter Expo, who had a good start on that start. And if you hadn't noticed, oh, Aaron Williams smokes. Aaron Williams is smoking. Caution, I think, is out. Wow, I just was about to talk, but Aaron Williams just smoked on the back. Wow. I just did not see that coming. Oh, and now the other field is held up. Caution is out, and Aaron Williams and the Jenner Expo is going to lead to the line. I wonder if he's going to be a little careful. Whoa, 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 be careful, Inter Expo. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. They made it through. I just saw Aaron Williams just smoking, and that probably brought out the caution. Ah, crap, it didn't pause it. I don't know how it didn't pause. Anyway, here's what happened to Aaron Williams, I think. Jason Posada in the 21 got into Aaron Williams into the start, and yeah, and another wreck happened in the back. Jeremy McMurray was involved. His bad luck just always continues. Wow, his bad luck in the 34 has continued again. He's involved in every wreck so far and has not finished a race in the series, and well, now this is another. This adds insult to injury. Hits the wall. The 9 of Austin Talley, and then Jordan Ippolito, they get clipped as well on the start-finish line. And it also held up Zach Goldbeck, and Lewis Gordon is held up a bit. Other drivers were held up. And these guys, I think, had some front damage. There's Ben Ward, our last winner. Ben Ward got some damage. So there goes his chance of repeating. 16, Isaac Smith. And another bunch held up there. Another wreck happened. Wow. And this held up a lot of the field. Here's what happened. It has Avi Sachs, Tyson Broad, and Barney Ward. And there's Mason Wood also. Here's a helicopter view of Avi Sachs. 29, Barney Ward. And look at 15, Kyle Sinoski. He couldn't slow down. A lot of cars get piled up in here. Monica Carroll, John Acosta, Max Skinner, Jake Berg, Mason Wood, 42 Chris Harley, Monica Carroll, Mike Wallace, just to name a few. And there's Breton. And there's Jason Marshall with some damage as well. A lot of drivers were held up there in the wreck. Inter Expo still leads, albeit with some, well, no damage. We're about to get green as the others. There's Lawrence and Breen and Mike Wallace and Chris Dollarton trying to get past, trying to avoid being wrecked on the restart. And I think Jeremy McMurray just retired again. His bad luck just unfortunately continues for him. He just can't catch a break so far. Here are the ones that retired. Ben Ward, Martin Zakala, Isaac Smith, John Acosta, Jeremy McMurray, Chris Harley, Jason Marshall, Aaron Williams, and Chris Dollarton, and I think Kyle Sinoski. I don't know if Sinoski's still in, but he's deemed a lap down, I think, for whatever reason, so he might be in the bottom line, I'm not sure. But those are the guys that retired. I think just one other guy retired, I'm not sure. We'll have to check back later. Right now, we're not getting green at this right now, and we are not getting green yet. We might get green next lap. And the lights are out, that means we're going to get green the next lap. We are getting green. So here's your top 5. And there's Kyle Sinoski. Going to take the bottom line. We'll see if that is a factor in the lead. We'll see. Top 5, Inter Expo, John Radican, Matt McMurray, Joseph Clark, Austin Talley. And now we're going to lead to some wild racing at North Wilkesboro. We'll see if Sinoski plays a factor in the lead. In the race. Green is out again at North Wilkesboro, and the top 2 drivers got through Kyle Sinoski easily, so they're not going to be a factor, at least in the top 2. And now Radican trying to get his second win of the season, and here's Matt McMurray trying to catch up as well. Inter Expo is going to lead, and is there a caution? Yes, there is a caution. Caution is out again for Hayden Klein. And here's what happened to Hayden. Here's what brought out the caution. Hayden Klein was battling against Haley Hamilton, 39, and William Duncan, and now it was William Duncan that pushed Klein to spin, and Klein spun out. All by himself. Climbs without his teammate Luke Walker as TA2 is not having its driver's race here today. Another wreck just happened. I just saw it. Another wreck just happened. It involved Max Skinner and Barney Ward. Wow. Bad luck turned bad. Oh, crap. Here's Max Skinner and Barney Ward. Skinner gets clipped by Charles Sanford, and they all go for a ride. Seth Cole, whoa, I think he just made it through there. Seth Cole just made it through. And, oh, boom, William Duncan gets a bit of damage. William Duncan gets hit. And is he going to have a safe restart? We'll see. Let's see if they avoid the wreck. Well, they avoid the wreck at least for a while. They'll avoid the wreck, so not much damage here. And there's not going to be much laps left until the race is over. So it's going to be down to, well, our experts here to find out what will happen. Chris Dollarton retired in 32nd as well. And no drivers I have not seen retired so far from the race. And it's been decided we're going to get green very quickly. That's so quick. We're going to have 7 laps to go when we hit the stripe. Wow, that was short. Anyway, your top 5. Inter Expo, John Radican, Matt McMurray, Joseph Clark. Kyle Sanofsky still lapped down. I wonder why they allow him to leave in the line. He should have been on the right, but well, that's going to be huge for Austin Talley back there in 5th. It's going to take a miracle to come back. Anyway, we will see as they go to green very quickly. 7 laps to go. 7 to go. Green is out. And will anybody be able to make the move? They virtually have only 1 lap before another caution hits. And there's Inter Expo pulling away. Inter Expo easily is pulling away. This could be a second victory of the season. We already have another second 2-time winner, Ben Ward. We'll see if he can add his name to the roster. Caution is out, and I think he might have done that. And it would involve Seth Cole. Sorry. And involved Seth Cole. Wow, tough break for him. Involved someone else. I really don't know. Oh, wow. Wow, 2 Bass Pro Shop cars get together. Here's what brought out the caution. Barney Ward, bad day continues. Jessica Lawrence taps him, spins out. Haley Hamilton gets a hit. Connor Breton gets held up back there. And, oh boy, there's a 39. The others get held up. And I think there was another wreck. Whoa, Charles Jackson. Wow, Charles Jackson and Zach Goldbeck. They both wrecked into the pit barrier. I wonder if that was a hard hit. Here's what happened to them. The 7 and the 32, they both got together. They clip each other. Jackson just clips into the 7. Boom, a hit. And here's the other pit road hit. Careful, Charles. Look at Charles. And boom, he just hits right through the pit wall. Wow, he just hits right through the pit wall. My goodness. Here it is again from Charles Jackson's view. Here it is from Charles Jackson's view. He clipped him, he spins out, and look at that wall. Boom, it just hits him back there. He gets clipped by the wall. Wow. Here's another view from the spectator view. There's the 7 getting hit there, and then there's Jackson spinning out into the pit wall barriers, and boom, he just gets clipped right there. Wow. Ah, that's amazing. Bad luck for Charles. And here we see his right side. Let's see what his right side sees. Wow. That's a hard wreck. One more view from the rear view. He just gets clipped there. What a wreck. And Seth Cole was held up there to pits. Another wreck happened in the back, I just found out. And it's Kyle Sinoski holding up a lot of drivers. Here's what happened to Kyle Sinoski. Apparently, Jacob Lawler was just not happy with Sinoski blocking, and he just spun him out. Oh, spun him out. Yeah, 51 couldn't escape himself. He was trapped in his own trick. There's Charles Sanford gets a piece. Max Skinner gets a piece of it. Jordan Ippolito gets hit and held up, and they're still held up. Barney Ward, whoa, he just avoids it. William Duncan, he avoids it as well. What a wreck fest so far. Maybe I should have made this race a little bit longer next time. Then there's Haley Hamilton. And now let's see if others wrecked. Wow, what a damaging race, and I think this race might have been over. This race I think is over. I don't know, we'll see. No, this race is not over by any means. We're going to have a one-lap shootout to decide who is the winner at North Wilkesboro. It has been dominated by Inter Expo all day. Will he get his second win of the season? We're about to... Oh, will John Radican repeat his success from Daytona to here? We will see. The top 5 are Inter Expo, John Radican, Matt McMurray, Joseph Clark, Mason Wood. One lap to go when we hit the stripe. The winner will be decided here. This is it. Here we go. Trying to go see the green and white flag are out. One lap to go. Inter Expo's got a great start. Will John Radican be able to catch him up? And I don't think he will. Coming off the final turn, dominating this race from start to finish thanks to Rex, Inter Expo will get a second win of the season at North Wilkesboro. What a race. I don't know if there was other wrecks. I don't think there were, so wow. So that's it. Wow, wow, be careful of those pit wall there, folks. Anyway, what a race. Inter Expo, second one of the season. And that pink for the Kier truck race, that car was a lucky one after all. So, congrats to Inter Expo. Your top 10 are Inter Expo, John Radican, Matt McMurray, Joseph Clark, Mason Wood, Jason Posada, Austin Talley, Tyson Broad, Riley Ogle, who for some reason is still up on the track, and Lewis Gordon. Your top 10. And the rest of the field, the majority of the others wrecked out. You see here, they all wrecked. That's a tough race for them. So congrats Inter Expo on his second win of the season. From O'Reilly Raceway Park, otherwise known as Lucas Oil Park, it is the Sax Kids 200. Here live under the lights for 25 laps of intense short track action. Happy Columbus Day, everybody, by the way, if you live in the United States. Starting on the pole today, it is the 88 of John Acosta in those Dark Knight Rises scheme. And on the outside, it is Zach Goldbeck in the 7, wearing that Speed Energy Deformed scheme. I know, it's deformed, but I had this scheme for a while. I thought it was Glory 2012, and I was wrong. Anyway, starting third is the 13 of Seth Cole, and fourth is the 55 of Rhett Yates. Fifth is the 11 of Avi Sachs, who's hosting this race, by the way, along with his teammate Mike Wallace. So he hopes to win in his host race, and he starts fifth, so he has a good shot at doing so. Starting sixth is the 9 of Austin Talley. Seventh is the 38 of Riley Ogle, and eighth is the 30 of Martin Zekala. Ninth is the 21 of Jason Posada, who ironically was the Season 1 driver of the 88 last season, and now he's at 9th of the 21. And rounding out the top 10, it is the 1 of Jessica Lawrence. Lawrence actually drove the 21 last season. How ironic is that? And her old car is in the outside of her. Is on the inside of row 5 along with her in the same row, so what a weird coincidence. Anyway, well, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
And this is a short track, so I might have to cut off a little bit of the start because I want to show every car and every scheme to have its glory. Here we go. Cars are rolling. And there's Luke Walker in the Nike if you haven't seen. There's Marty Ward, Leah Walker, and Pichu starting in last for some reason, but I'm okay with that because that's going to avoid him getting another victory. That's what you guys wanted. Anyway, John Acosta is going to lead the field of the grid for 25 laps of racing in Lucas Oil Raceway ORP. We're calling this ORP because it says it on there. Yeah. 25 lap shootout. Happy Columbus Day, everyone in America. Green flag is out. We're underway at Indy. Already we see some scraping of the wall. Oh, wow. Zach Goldbeck scraped too much, and he's dropping back. And, yeah, it's only a matter of time until the caution comes out. Yep, we just saw it right now. Caution is out. John Acosta is going to lead the first lap. And I think the wreck happened with Chris Harley. Hold on a second. So here's what happened to Chris Harley in the 42 Annoying Orange scheme. By the way, he's wearing Annoying Orange. He gets clipped by the 22 of Lewis Gordon. Pichu makes it out, but Haley Hamilton almost gets held up there. Does kind of get held up, and there is 42 Chris Harley in the Annoying Orange scheme. Well, he spun out. Lewis Gordon got a piece of it as well. I could have sworn there was another wreck. Oh! I just saw another wreck. We just found out another wreck. Here's what happened else. Here's a 17 of John Acosta. No, Ryan Acosta, I think, in the 17. Leah Walker spins out as well. Ben Ward taps her. Then Inter Expo gets a piece of it. And Jordan Ippolito gets held up by Leah. Leah, by the way, is wearing the 10 along with the 5 Monica Carroll. They're both wearing HydroCars.com. How ironic. And there's Lewis Gordon making out. Oh, whoa, 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 wow. Lewis Gordon almost spun out there in the AAA scheme. And there's John Acosta. No, Ryan Acosta. I'm sorry. I always get mixed up with Acosta. Ryan Acosta. There, mixed up. Look at Seth Cole just bumping him. Wow. Let's see if we're going to go green next time. Not yet. Levi Sachs has now moved up to third in his host race. He hopes to win in front of a home crowd. We'll see. And we are not getting the one to go single just yet. So this is going to be a long, caution-filled race. I got a feeling. We're finally going to go green after like 6 laps of caution. Wow, I thought it was 5. I thought we would go green next time, but now we're going green finally. Anyway, your top 5 are... crap. Top 5 are John Acosta, Seth Cole, Avi Sachs, Raleigh Ogle, Jason Posada. Alright, top 5. And they're going to lead the field to another green. It'll be the 7th lap when they hit the stripe. Green flag is out again at ORP. Here comes the wall. Be careful of the wall. Oh, he hit the wall. Costa gets through a little bit. Oh, I heard some scraping. I think the caution is out again. And caution is out again. And there's more scraping. And Acosta's going to lead again. And this time the wreck is on Jacob Lawler. And wait a minute. It goes kind of farther than that. Oh, there it is. There's the wreck. Here's the wreck happening. 29th, Barney Ward gets hit by 5 of Monica Carroll. Jake Bird gets a piece, and whoa, Jason Marshall, the 51 Jacob Lawler gets hit. The other cars here get held up. Whoa, oh, Pichu got a piece. Lewis Gordon gets sidewind, and Inter Expo is a hit. Lewis Gordon gets a lot of damage. Leia Walker, Barney Ward, and there's Barney Ward hit. The Ed and the Nettie scheme, I guess the cartoon schemes, have not been the best of luck. And there's Jessica Lawrence for some reason dipping down in the lane. Oh, wait, she spun. And here's another spin. Jessica Lawrence gets clipped by the 26 of Charles Sanford. Lawrence riding in the Sega 1 scheme designed by NNSCRA. She gets clipped, and that's pretty much it. Any other damage I should know about? Wow, there's Jordan Ippolito. A lot of people get damaged, and look at the pace car. Don't hit Acosta. Oh, it just scrapes Acosta in the pace car. Ow. Wow. Careful there next time. You gotta be careful. Pace car. You tricky jerk. Well, this is turning out to be a wreck-filled race after all. I expected this kind of race at ORP. We're not going to get green next time by until this lap. So everyone has to make their move right about now before another caution gets hit, because we're bound to get another one. We're bound to get another. Despite the wreckage, only 2 drivers have retired so far. Jordan Ippolito and Lewis Gordon. Only 2 drivers retired. Chris Harley standing there and just standing there trying to avoid it. So, will he play a factor in the race? We will see. Anyway, we're going to get green again. Your top 5, John Acosta, Seth Cole, Avi Sachs, Jason Posada, Rhett Yates. Hopefully we don't get another wreck in just the first green flag lap. Let's just hope. Otherwise, we might not be coming back next season to this track. Just saying. Here we go. John Acosta will lead the field to the green again. Green is out again. And Seth Cole tries to get the lead. Here comes Seth Cole for the lead. He knows he's got to make his move right now in case something else happens. And now Acosta gets loose, and here's Avi Sachs for second. Here he comes for second. Is there caution is out? No, caution's not out. So Seth Cole made his move at the right time. Caution is out. Wait. No, they're going to the pits. I'm sorry. And caution's finally out. Yes, caution is out. So he knew that he had to make his move right away. Oh boy, where do I start? Oh boy, where do I start? I think I'll start here. I don't know, Inter Expo. And where was the wreck? I noticed these guys suffered damage. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There it is. There's Connor Breton. I think Connor Breton was the one that spun. Whoa, another flip by Breton. Here's what happened to Connor Breton in the 18. He gets clipped by the 33 of Matt McMurray, and he goes for yet another flip. Wow, why is it that Connor Breton always flips in these kinds of tracks? Anyway, he held up other drivers in the back, and, well, that's about it. Connor Breton flips again, so that is something that's something that should be on the C. Breton News again. Wow, again, for the wrong reason. So sorry, Connor. Anyway, and was there another wreck? Because they were also held up there. No. Wow. And where did Aaron Williams come from? Oh, there was another wreck. I knew it. It was another wreck. Here's the 21 Jason Posada. He clips the 7 of Zach Golbeck. And you see in the back, Riley Ogle gets clipped by Aaron Williams clips Riley Ogle. There's Aaron Williams spinning. There's Charles Sandberg getting a hit. And the others are held up there. Jessica Lawrence spins. Wow, what a wreck. Another wreck fest, folks. And just as we were about to have our first green lap, this happens. And the others went in the pits because of the damage. They couldn't take it anymore. Seth Cole's the leader. He's looking to get his first win and trying to become the second driver, I think, to win in just as... well, Seth Cole tries to become the second driver after Inter Expo. Yeah, I think Inter Expo to win in both seasons of the NASCAR Pokémon Cup Series. I think he has a win there. A few wins here and there. Here we go. We're going to go back green. And we're going to have 7 laps to go. So this is the biggie. This could be it. We'll see. Anyway, top 5. Seth Cole, Avi Sachs, John Acosta, Rhett Yates, Zach Golbeck. Will Avi Sachs make the move to win in his host race? This is his biggest chance here to win, and we'll see if he can take advantage of it. Here we go. Green is out again, and Avi Sachs really wants to win in this course. Here he comes for the lead. John Acosta right behind. You gotta be careful of the wall. And he gets through the wall easily. Whoa, Seth Cole gets a little contact. But he's got some challenge with John Acosta. Yes, he's got challenge with John Acosta. And oh, they spin. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, they spin. Oh, they get loose. My goodness, he gets loose. And Avi Sachs, it's still green, so he has to survive for at least a few more laps. And caution is out. Race, I think, is over. I think the race is over, and Avi Sachs might have won it. He's going to take the caution flag. And who spun? Might have been these guys again. What an eventful day it has been for Jacob Lawler and Barney Ward. Oh, wait, no. Wait, that's not it. Where's the wreck? My God, wait. Oh my God, where's the wreck? Oh, there they are. But the caution came out before, so I'm guessing the caution must have come out for debris, but here is another reason. Again, what an eventful day for Barney Ward and Jacob Lawler. And Lawler gets pushed by Barney Ward. Barney Ward spins, Lawler spins, Luke Walker gets a piece of it. Chris Harley makes it out. Wow. Very eventful day here. And there's another spin. 24 Joseph Clark gets clipped by the 98 Max Skinner into the line. And, yeah. More carnage to head. Jason Marshall, I think, might have gotten a piece of it. And there's Chris Harley. And Max Skinner goes for a ride after Chris Harley clips him. Wow, what a ride. Here it is again. Boom! Chris Harley clips to Max Skinner, and Max Skinner goes for a wild ride. Wow. What a ride. So he's not going to be able to finish the race. If there are no more green flag laps, then Avi Sachs might have just completed a dream. His dream might have come true. Winning in his host race. That would be an improbable dream. He'd be the first driver to win in his host race if they are not going green. Caution lights are on. I think they won't be going green. Let's see. And it is official. They took in the white flag. They will not be going green again. So his dream has come true unless if he decides to pit for whatever reason. Avi Sachs is going to win in his host race. This is a dream he's been going for a long time, and now he finally gets finally gets it. He had to overcome a ton of wrecks and a ton of twists and turns, but if he doesn't pit here, Avi Sachs is going to complete his dream, winning at his host race in front of his home crowd, I think. Here we go. No, he will not pit, so he's going to take the win. Congrats. And the race will end under caution, so yeah. Here we go. Last lap, and this is the moment. Coming off the final turn, Avi Sachs wins at his home track in his home race. Congratulations. Might have not been his home, but it's his track, his host track, and his host race. Avi Sachs wins it. Avi Sachs gets the checkered flag at his home track and has also taken his first ever Pokémon Cup Series win. Your top 10, Avi Sachs, Seth Cole, Riley Ogle. How about Mike Wallace? His teammate finished in 4th. Wow, a miracle. John Acosta 5th. Zach Golbeck 6th. Isaac Smith 7th. Rhett Yates 8th. Jessica Lawrence 9th. She survived to finish 9th. How about that? Tyson Broad is 10th also. And the rest of the field, either they got lap glitched or they retired. Another bad wreck for Jeremy McMurray. This is like, I think he's wrecked at every race, and his bad luck just continues. Wow, I just don't know why, but the 34 might have been jinxed or something. That 34 still is wrecking every race, but hopefully he'll turn around soon. Hopefully. And the others retired: Max Skinner, Jake Burke, Chris Harley, Austin Talley, Mason Wood, Ryan Acosta, Lewis Gordon, Jordan Ippolito. They had tough races today. The others, 18 to 33rd, were lapped for some reason. I don't know, but Avi Sachs completes a dream, winning at his post race. Congratulations on the honor. From Kentucky Speedway, it is the C. Breton McDonald's 400. We're under the lights here at this classic Kentucky Speedway, as the next 3 races are going to be on Sprint Cup tracks you guys know and love. No, actually, the next 4 races are going to be in Sprint Cup tracks. I'm sorry. The next 4 races are going to be in Sprint Cup tracks. They'll be here in Kentucky, then we'll head to Atlanta, then Texas, and then California, Auto Club Speedway. Because Auto Club is 5-wide racing in the revamped track, and it's going to be fun there. So, right now we're at Kentucky under the lights. Here we go, folks. Starting on the pole today, it is the 88 of John Acosta. On the outside, the 39 of Haley Hamilton. Starting 3rd is the 13 of Seth Cole, and 4th is the 10 of Leo Walker in Carson Lane's scheme. Starting 5th is the 98 of Max Skinner, and 6th is the 34 Jeremy McMurray, looking to reverse his bad luck he's had in the first 6 races. Starting 7th is the 20 of Jake Berg, and 8th is the 26 of Charles Sanford. Starting 9th is the 83 of Hayden Klein, and rounding out the top 10, the 21 of Jason Posada. We're in for some 20 laps of racing under the lights at Kentucky. So now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
Well, that's one of the lamest starting up commands we've ever heard. Oh boy. Now cars are rolling. And you see everyone's scheme here for tonight. Wow, they're going real fast. Oh, I almost cannot catch up. Alright. Here we are, we're up to speed. And there's the top 2 as Matt McMurray and Lewis Gordon in the back. How ironic. How weird. But, yeah. They'll have to work their way up to finish a good start. Alright. John Acosta is going to lead the field of the green. 20 laps of Kentucky action. Green flag is out. We're underway at Kentucky. And leading the first lap, oh boy, and look at that. Seth Cole almost had contact with John Acosta. Acosta's going to lead the first lap, and here comes Seth Cole for the lead. Max Skinner, right now in third. Right now, no one's in the pits right now. Here comes Jake Berg in the 20, trying to make it 3 wide for second. He couldn't do it, but let's see if he can make the move on next. And he does make the move. Here comes Jake Berg for second. Seth Cole pulling away easily. And Jake Berg is now, here comes Hayden Klein on the bottom of the 83. Hayden Klein. And right there, Jordan Ippolito. And now Ippolito wants a piece. Big battle for third right here. And a battle possibly for the lead, but Seth Cole's going to lead the second lap, but Jake Berg is just hard charging to the front. Wow. My goodness. Oh boy. Wow, they're close and they got it. He's got it. Here he comes for the lead. Jake Berg battling for the lead. And Jake Berg has the lead. Here comes Hayden Klein, though, for the lead. Here comes Hayden Klein, and Jake Berg's going to lead the lap, but Hayden Klein's going to go for the lead again. Jordan Ippolito right behind him, and then there's Rhett Yates. Rhett Yates. Here comes Jordan Ippolito battling for the lead. Uh-oh, here he comes. There's a 3-wide battle for third, by the way. Oh boy, and Ippolito, he's going to get the lead. Who's going to lead the lap? It's Ippolito. Leia Walker is coming all the way back here. Leia, here is Leia. Christopher, and there's the 29 of Barney Ward. He's trying to get on for the top 5. And here comes Rhett Yates for second. Rhett Yates has gotten second now. Now it's Leia Walker for second, and Leia Walker gets second too. Look at this pack. Wow, my goodness, they're very close. Look at this pack. There's Jessica Lawrence in the 1 car. There's Jake Berg in the 20. There's... And now Leia Walker's battling second against Barney Ward. Here comes Barney Ward for second. And Barney Ward is going to get second right this lap. Here comes the 1 of Matt McMurray, of Jessica Lawrence, trying to get the 3rd spot away, trying to get Sebring host, trying to get the host user to win for the second race in a row. Our last winner was Abby Sachs was our last winner at ORP at his host race. Lawrence trying to repeat the same success. But here comes Seth Cole for the 3rd spot. And Barney Ward is all caught up to Jordan Ippolito for the lead. Can he battle him for the lead here? Here he comes for the lead. Here comes Barney Ward for the lead. And we have about 11 laps to go, and Barney Ward's going to lead the lap. And here's Jake Berg. No, here's Hayden Klein. No. Seth and Jessica Lawrence is caught up, and here she's in the 3rd spot. And here comes the 5 of Monica Carroll. Monica Carroll. And right by, look at this, 83-93 blue and red. Burger King today. Luke Walker's in the 93. He's catching up to the top 10. 10 laps to go here, and here's our last winner, Abby Sachs, trying to get another top 10 finish. And Abby Sachs got it. Look at this, 4 wide. Be careful. Jason Marshall, Chris Dollarton, there's Pichu, there's Austin Talley, and now he's going to get past 78 Dollarton with the Aurora, Colorado tribute scheme. And here he comes Jordan Ippolito for the lead. Oh, can it get... Oh, wow. Whoa. Taps him. My goodness, that's some close racing. 3 wide for second. Look at this. Seth Cole. He's got the bottom, and he's going to win that battle. Here he comes. Can he get the lead? With 8 laps to go. Seth Cole for second. Lawrence third. Jake Berg fourth. And look at Jake Berg. He's trying to get through. Oh, wow. And here's Monica Carroll. Now Monica's into the top 5. And new leader here, Seth Cole, trying to retake the lead. And he will with 7 to go. Jessica Lawrence trying to wait for her time to move. She's wearing the McDonald's scheme. Sponsor McDonald's. Will McDonald's win here? We'll see. Seth Cole still hanging on. Lawrence trying to wait for a move. 6 to go. 6 laps to go. Jordan Ippolito tries to make it for second. Here comes Jordan Ippolito. Jordan Ippolito right behind Seth Cole. And Monica Carroll's also going to get third away from Lawrence, so Lawrence's dreams are fading away at this moment. But in the meantime, here comes Jordan Ippolito for the lead. Here he comes for the lead with 5 to go, and he's got it. Very close, 10 1,000th of a second. That was close. And why am I saying that? Because a caution would have ended the race at this point. That would have been the biggest move of the race. And Ippolito is pulling away. As Monica Carroll gets the second away. Here comes Bordy Ward for second. Here comes Mike Wallace. As well, another Avi Sachs driver. 4 to go, and that means a caution will now end the race at this point. We have not had a caution, though, so Ippolito should not get too excited. Got a very hungry crowd in the back. And Barney Ward is trying to catch up to make a last lap move. His brother Ben won 2 races already in the Pokémon Cup Series. He's trying to win for himself. 8-3 to go, and Jordan Ippolito shows no signs of slowing down. Here comes Mike Wallace. Can he hold off Mike Wallace for a second? This would be big if they battled for second in the back. Ippolito could pull away. But they're getting closer though, so oh boy, it's going to be close. 2 to go for Jordan Ippolito. Can he hold off? Mike Wallace gets second away. Will Mike Wallace be able to catch up? And here is Jordan Ippolito trying to pull away here. He's getting away. Chris Dollarton's getting third, but in the meantime, Jordan Ippolito is going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go at Kentucky. And he's got a battle for second between Chris Dollarton and the 27, so that's going to pretty much seal the deal, unless if he blows up in the middle. Dollarton's going to get second, but Jordan Ippolito is going to dominate this race and possibly take the checkers if nothing else happens. And he's not going to the pit, so coming up the final turn, and Jordan Ippolito takes the checkered flag at Kentucky. Congratulations to Jordan Ippolito on the win. And oh wow, look at this. Barney Ward actually got second. It was very close. Wow. Barney Ward got second. I thought it was going to be Chris Dollarton, but wow, that was close. Anyway, your top 10. Jordan Ippolito, Barney Ward, Chris Dollarton, Max Skinner, Mike Wallace barely hangs on to a top 5. Luke Walker, Monica Carroll, Avi Sachs, Jessica Lawrence, Haley Hamilton is your top 10. Oh, and we haven't really talked about Connor Breton that much. Breton ends up finishing in... wow. Somewhere around here. I don't know where Breton finished, but... Yeah, 31st. Oh, I saw him, 31st. You see the rest of the field right here on the bottom left. The rest of the field. At least Jeremy McMurray finally finished the race at 18, so his streak of bad DNFs is over. So he finally finishes the race. Congrats him. Congratulations, though, to Jordan Ippolito on his win at Kentucky. What a race. From Atlanta Motor Speedway, it is the NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff Dr. Pepper 150. We're racing here because I know this is known for 3 or 4 wide racing here because, yeah, so it has fast racing, that's why we're here. It has very close times, as you can see. Our qualifying times are very close between one another. Some are dead heat and tie. I don't know how they decide them. Really, it's going to be, that's a sign that that's going to be a very close race. So, let's start off. Starting on the pole today, it is the 16 of Isaac Smith. On the outside, it is the 30 of Martin Zakala. Starting third is the 18 of Connor Breton, and fourth is the 10 of Leah Walker. Starting fifth is, fifth is the 15 of Kyle Sinoski, and sixth is 34 of Jeremy McMurray. Starting seventh is the 56 of Jason Marshall, and eighth is the 27 Mike Wallace. Ninth is the 39 of Haley Hamilton, and rounding out the top 10, the 6 of William Duncan. We're in for 20 laps under the lights in Atlanta for some intense 3 or maybe even 4 wide racing. Can't wait to see the results here. And now let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars are rolling. And you see all the schemes on the front. There we go, folks. Under the lights racing. The next races are going to be held on NASCAR tracks. We had one earlier at a NASCAR track, Kentucky. This is Atlanta. The next two are going to be Texas. And the last one is going to be Auto Club, California. But meanwhile, Isaac Smith's going to lead the field of the green for 20 laps of Atlanta hardcore action. The green flag is out. We're underway in Atlanta. I told you this had a ton of racing, 2 wide, 3, 4, even 4 wide. Leading the first lap, it is going to be the 16, hands down. Isaac Smith leads the first lap. Here comes Jason Marshall for the second spot over Kyle Sinoski. And Haley Hamilton around the bottom trying to go 3 wide. Oh boy, they're just racing hard here. Jason Marshall still fighting for the second spot. And he'll get it here on this lap. Hey, Jason Marshall up to second. Haley Hamilton just right behind in third. And here comes Haley Hamilton for the second spot. Oh wow, almost, but not quite. Charles Sanford is in the mix. Here he comes for third. Here comes the leader, Jason Marshall, going for the lead over Isaac Smith. And Jason Marshall with the lead. Haley Hamilton right behind him. And Marshall gets the lead. 39. Oh boy, here he comes for the lead. Haley Hamilton for the 30th lead. And who's going to lead the lap? It is going to be Haley Hamilton by a squeaker. Wow. But it's not quite over yet. We just got started. Martin Zakala, still on the outside row. On the outside of row 1 is coming on the bottom now for second. Charles Jackson right behind him. And here he comes, he's got the lead, and Haley Hamilton is just Willie dominating. Now wait, Here comes the 30 of Martin Zakala. Martin Zakala for the lead, for trying to get into the lead. 24th, Joseph Clark. And the 24 Joseph Clark tries to get 4th. And now here he comes. Martin Zakala for the lead. And Hamilton's going to lead the lap, but Martin Zakala's going to lead it. Oh boy, 3 wide for 2nd. And Joseph Clark has got the advantage. He's on the bottom. And they got Zakala is pulling away a little bit with the passing going on. But Joseph Clark not giving up an inch to Charles Jackson. Clark is going to get the 2nd spot. Right behind him is Rhett Yates. Rhett Yates in that 55 colorful scheme of Aaron's Dream Machine. Tries to lead it to victory lane. We'll see. And Joseph Clark still trying to catch up to Zakala. Zakala has a healthy lead so far. And now Jake Berg is going to make it 3 wide for 3rd. My goodness. Will he make it 3 wide? Oh boy. 3 wide racing. You see more racing in the back. And now Joseph Clark is on the tail of Martin Zakala. Here he comes for the lead. Oh wow, Zakala almost made the move, but Clark is going to get the lead, try to get the lead anyway. And Zakala's got a good run on the bottom, so he's going to take the lead with 11 laps to go. And Joseph Clark has the lead, but here comes Rhett Yates in the 55 for the lead. Oh boy, Rhett Yates. Battle for the lead. And Rhett Yates, who's going to lead this lap? It is going to be Joseph Clark. But Rhett Yates is going to take this the next lap. And here comes Haley Hamilton, Jake Berg. Jake Berg in the Retro 20 can lead that to victory lane. And Jake Berg on the bottom trying to make it to a 3 wide battle. Can't do it. But Jake Berg is going to try for the lead. Here comes Jake Berg with 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go for Jake Berg. There's Jason Posada. And there's Haley Hamilton. And Leah Walker. Where did she come from? Oh boy, now Berg still has the lead. It'll be 8 laps to go when he hits the stripe. Here comes Haley Hamilton for the lead. Haley Hamilton trying to retake the lead. Oh boy, 3 wide. They're like pack racing here. My goodness. This is why we come back to Atlanta. Here comes Jason Posada. Look at that. 3 wide battle for the lead. Jason Posada on the bottom. Does he have the advantage? Well, yes, I think he does. And 3 wide battle for 3rd, I think. What a battle going on so far. 7 laps to go. Anybody from here can win this race. Jason Posada gets the lead. Isaac Smith, the pole setter, on the bottom. Uh-oh, they might be 4 wide racing. That's not always the best thing to go 4 wide. And here comes the 16 of Isaac Smith. Tries to get in for 6 laps to go. And on the bottom is Leah Walker. Leah Walker trying to give TA2 Racing its first win in the Pokémon Cup Series Season 2. And Isaac Smith on the bottom. Leah Walker looking behind. With 5 to go, a caution might end the race at this point. And now Leah Walker is going for the lead. Here comes Leah Walker. And Leah Walker has the lead, but can she hold on? Hayden Klein on the bottom. Jason Marshall. And there's Pichu in the 99. There's Pichu as well. 4 to go. A caution will end the race. Can Leah hold on? No, I don't think so. Hayden Klein. He's getting ready to pass. Uh-oh. Can Hayden Klein do it? And Hayden Klein, I think he's done it. I think he's going to do it. Yes, he will. He's going to pass Leo Walker for the lead. 3 to go. And it's Hayden Klein that leads the lap. Jason Marshall is in second. And there's Pichu on the high side. His chances are running away, are slipping away. But here comes Jason Marshall for the lead. Hayden Klein and Jason Marshall side by side. Jason Posada they got on the bottom. Can he do it? Can Posada make the move? 2 to go. And Hayden Klein led that lap. Still side by side. Jason Marshall has the edge though. Here comes Jason Marshall. And the 21 Jason Posada. Will he be able to make his move? I think he will. Here he comes to the bottom. Can he do it for the lead? Can he do it? Not yet. But meanwhile, Jason Marshall will see the white flag. 1 lap to go in Atlanta. Can Marshall hold on Jason Posada? Or Posada make a big move? Here we go, halfway through. Does Posada make his move? Last turn, can he do it? Here he comes for the lead. Can he make the move? Side by side. No! Jason Marshall's going to hold off Posada and win Atlanta. Jason Marshall holds off a tough Jason Posada and wins in Atlanta. What a race. Now here's your top 10. Jason Marshall wins it. Second was Jason Posada. Third was Isaac Smith. Fourth, Chris Harley. Fifth, Connor Breton. Sixth, Hayden Klein. Seventh, Leo Walker. Eighth, Zach Golbeck. Ninth, Abby Sachs. And 10th was Max Skinner. Impressive top 10 for him. And the rest of the field you see here. That's a great race, and Jason Marshall wins at Atlanta. Congratulations. No other point standings again, because it's screwed up for some reason. Hi, from Texas Motor Speedway, it is the Barney and War Twitter 400. We're here live on daytime at Tret the Henge's home track, Texas Motor Speedway. Intense Lone Star State racing action. This is another one of our Sprint Cup, tracks we're racing, and then after this race we'll go head on to California after this race. And don't forget that you must comment in California if you haven't, in order to keep it right, if you have not commented in any of our races. For those drivers who have not commented on any of our races, you must comment here and in California to keep your ride. Otherwise, I might have to let go of some drivers. And with 43 drivers and one have to miss the field, I might have to shut one driver down because of it. So please be sure you comment on the races. Please be sure, and I will keep an eye out by California on who doesn't comment, so I would know, okay? So, yeah, so let's get racing at Texas. Starting on the pole today is the 99 of Pichu, and on the outside was the 9 of Austin Talley. And to show that Pichu is worked his way up to the pole, look at the times on the left. Pichu and Austin Talley each have identical times, but I don't know. Yeah, they have identical times, but I'm not sure how Pichu got the tiebreaker. Don't ask me. I honestly do not know. I don't know how they set this up. But it's a tiebreaker, and I probably would have put Austin Talley on the front and Pichu on the outside. But I guess NR 2003 felt that Pichu was better on the pole. I don't know. They all have the same ratings, just to let you know. I'm not sure if Pichu's going to be on the pole for long, so we'll see. Anyway, starting third is the 77 of Tyson Broad, and fourth is the 51 of Jacob Lawler. Fifth is the 24 of Joseph Clark, and sixth is the 22 of Lewis Gordon. Seventh is the 18 of Connor Breton, and 8th is the 20 of Jake Berg. Ninth is the 1 of Jessica Lawrence, and running up the top 10, the 10 of Charles Jackson. Sorry if I had to go a little quicker than expected, but anyway, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Here we go. Cars are rolling off. are rolling right now. And Pichu's going to lead the field to the green for 20 laps of Lone Star State Racing at Texas. Trent DeHedge's home track. Who will take over Trent's track? We will see. Pace car is out. We're ready for some racing here, folks. Green flag is out. We're underway at Texas. And Austin Talley, I think. Well, he was ahead of Pichu, but, well, well, that's some consolation with Pichu on the pole. And now, look at this. They're already going 3 wide back there. Be careful if they go 4 wide, because they could wreck if they go 4 wide. Oh, boy. 3 wide for second. My goodness, right off the bat. Whoa, I think I saw Green smoke a little bit there, but I think that's just the tire, and not his smoking himself. Pichu's going to lead the first lap. And there's still 2 wide racing. Jessica Lawrence is now up to second. And I swear, I did not mean for Pichu to pull away like that, but we could have some unpredictableness, so you never know what's going to happen. Anyway, here's Hayden Klein battling Chris Hartley for the 4th spot, I think. Yes, it's the 4th spot. And Hayden Klein's going to get the edge. Uh-oh, they're going more 3 wide again. Haley Hamilton, Mason Wood, Austin Talley. And Talley is dropping way back. Whoa! Oh, there's a wreck! And 51 is spinning! And he's flipping around! Caution is out! I just saw the 51 just flip around! Wow, what a wreck! Can't wait to see that. Caution out. Pichu's going to lead the field. And that's Jacob Lawler in the 51. A tough day for him. He flipped. So here's what happened to the 51 of Jacob Lawler. He was trying to get 3 wide. He was trying to get past Charles Jackson. And Martin Zakala was clipped as well. And look at Lawler just flipping around. The others just spin. Zakala just flips as well. Thankfully, they don't take the other drivers. Are not involved besides the other 3. And he just goes for a wild ride. Wow. And there's Martin Zakala and Charles Jackson making it out a little bit after spinning. On board with Jacob Lawler. It's the first time I've done this season. What a wild ride. He sees the Goodyear blimp, by the way. So that was a flip right there. What a flip. Told you anything could happen. Anyway, that was the wreck, and I think, yeah, there's Jackson, there's Zakala. Whoa, something went wrong. Oh, boy. Oh, how did I not see this? Wow, the 88, that I think that is John Acosta. Some kind of an Acosta wrecked. And there's Lewis Gordon getting damaged. Oh, and they spin Jason Marshall. John Acosta spins Jason Marshall under caution. Are you kidding? So, I don't know what happened, and here's what happened. Leah Walker, Seth Cole, and John Acosta all got clipped in the wall under caution. Leah flips. Zach Goldbeck takes out Lewis Gordon, as you could see. The 17, both Acostas get spun. John and Ryan. Lewis Gordon clips them under caution. Wow. That's one wreck under caution. Oh my god, I almost did not see this. And I guess Jason Marshall was angry at the 88 because he was trying to outrun him right there. Wait for a moment. Trying to get... And I don't know what's going on back there. I know another spin. Look. And there's Jason Marshall. He must be very angry at him, so he blocked Acosta's lane and took himself out. Right there. And, wow. What an interesting race. I mean, my goodness. Right off the bat, it's about to get so interesting. Isaac Smith has to go on the bottom to avoid that. Wow, a wreck under caution. And there's Gordon as into the pits. I don't know if others were tired. There's Gordon under the pits. I think he's done. He's done for the race. Tough break for Gordon. And the most unluckiest times. My goodness, they wrecked under caution. That is rare to see that. Glad we caught it. Alright, we're going to get back under green at this moment. Alright, we should be going green. We are going green. Alright, your top 5 is Pichu, Jessica Lawrence, Jason Posada, Barney Ward, Hayden Klein. And only Lewis Gordon and the 51 Jacob Lawler retired from the Rex. Green is out again at Texas, and Pichu got a good start. Wow, I can tell that this car is going to be a dominant factor for him. And a battle for second here between the 21 and the 1. That's actually Jessica Lawrence's old car. That's now driven by Jason Posada. Barney Ward is on the bottom going for third. And he's going to try to get second as well. Here he comes for second. Barney Ward finished second last time at Kentucky. So can he make another top 5 finish? Here comes Hayden Klein. And they're going to go 4 wide here. They almost did win 4 wide. I'm sorry. It looked like they were. They were going 3 wide. Now they're going to go 3 wide. And Pichu is just pulling away. I swear, I did not mean for this to Pichu to pull away like that, but it's Texas. It's unpredictable, so you never know what's going to happen. Here comes John Radican for the second spot. And John Radican is going to take the second spot away from Lawrence. And this is good news for Pichu. He's trying to pull away here with 10 laps to go when he hits the stripe. And now here comes Mason Wood for the second spot. He hasn't been in the top 5 in any of the Pokémon Cup Series races until then. And there's Pichu still pulling away a little bit, but they're going to get closer. I see they're getting closer. Here's Connor Breton battling for the second spot. Connor Breton's battling for second, and Jessica Lawrence is now for fourth. And we have about 9 to go. And here comes the one of Jess Lawrence. And look, again another 3 wide battle. Be careful, folks. They are careful. Wow, they're really careful today. And Mason Wood is catching up to Pichu. Will he have enough time to pass them? He's got 8 laps to do it. Still a battle for fourth. And now I think the one just won, Lawrence. And they're going to go 3 wide again. And Lawrence, 21, Jason Posada is dropping 2 positions at once. My goodness. Must have made a big mistake in the turn. And will Mason Wood be able to catch Pichu up? He's got 7 laps to go. Jessica Lawrence is battling again, trying to come... No, 21, Jason Posada is trying to come back over Joseph Clark. And there's Abby Sachs on the bottom. Oh, they're 3 wide. Whoa. They were 3 wide there. And there's Charles Jackson a lap down. They're very close to Charles Jackson, believe it or not. The question is, with 6 laps to go, will he be a factor in this race? If they catch him up, if they catch up to Charles Jackson, we'll see if he's a factor in this race. Not far behind, as last time I checked, he's just taken the turn, and they're catching up to him really quickly. I can actually see the back of him right now. 5 laps to go for Pichu. He caution might end the race. Here's Charles Jackson, and he's going to held up Pichu, but Pichu makes it out. Mason Wood has some room. Here he comes for the lead. And with the others held up, this might be just a 2-car race. No, wait, Lawrence just got past Jackson. He's holding up Connor Breton. And the other car's back there. Mason Wood has time to take the lead. What a surprise move. And he's going to take 4 laps to go against Pichu. First lead change of the race. But Pichu wants it back. Here he comes for the lead. Here comes Pichu for the lead, trying to get his first win of the season. And here's another lap car. It's TA2 Racing's own Leia Walker. Will she be a factor? She's on the bottom. Will she let go of Pichu? And Leia Walker, he's helping out. His Mason Wood is being held up. With 2 laps to go. Mason Wood's held up. That's going to allow Jessica Lawrence to take second away. So, I'm not sure if that was a communication or something. I did not expect this, but Leia must have had a plan. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, we only have 3 to go, so there's plenty of time for Jess Lawrence or Barney Ward to catch up. 2 to go. 2 laps to go here, and Pichu is still leading. Is there a lap car? The next lap car would be John Acosta, but he's way far out, so it's doubtful that they're going to catch up to him. Barney Ward is now second. This would be a second straight race that he finishes second in. Could help him in the points. But in the meantime, Pichu is going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go for him at Texas. And he's going to try to get his first win of the season after winning an abnormal 6 last season. And this is probably going to be few wins for Pichu, but this is probably going to be his first of the season. And Barney Ward, I don't think he'll have enough time to catch him. Caution is out. Caution is out, but they're going to race it because Pichu took the line after caution flag came out. So coming off the final turn, and Pichu's going to get his first win of the season at Texas. And yes, that was real. For real this time. Anyway, here's the caution, and it was Aaron Mason. Here's what happened in the caution with Aaron Mason. He was battling against Luke Walker, and Luke Walker clips Aaron Mason, and boom, Mason goes for a wild ride. Aaron Mason goes for a wide whoa, and voids Leia Walker there, but voids it. Aaron Mason spins, and Luke Walker smokes in the middle. I guess he suffered some damage. Charles Jackson, oh, he slams into Luke Walker, and goes for a ride as well. Charles Jackson goes for a ride. Wow, another caution, and I think Pichu took the white flag before, and there's John Acosta, avoids both of them. So a wreck-filled race, and there's Pichu taking the checkered flag. So congratulations, Pichu. First win of the season, and it was not easy, I promise. Let's see if any others are going to wreck under the caution. Doesn't appear so. Just checking. There's Pichu, and he's won the race. Congratulations to Pichu on the win. Top 10, Pichu, Barney Ward, Jessica Lawrence, Connor Breton, Mason Wood, Max Skinner, Jason Posada, Hayden Klein, Seth Cole, Avi Sachs, the top 10. And the rest of the field, Luke Walker just retired in 37th. Aaron Mason, Leia Walker, 38th and 39th. Charles Jackson, 40th. Lewis Gordon, 41st. Lawler, 42nd. And John Acosta survived to 36th. So, both drivers of TA2 Racing were wrecked out, but they gotta be happy because their own Pichu just won the race, his first race of the season at Texas. Congratulations to Pichu. And to prove that Pichu did not cheat his way to victory, hold on 1 second. The opponent manager is loading right now as we speak. It's gonna take a while, I know, but here it is. This is Pichu's car, and this is his rating for the car. 90s all 90s, and 40 and 60. And this is Barney Ward's ride, the second placer. 90s all. So that's just proof that I did not cheat my way to, that Pichu did not cheat his way to victory at Texas, and it was a legit victory. All have 90s ratings, all have the same rating as others, so everyone has a fair fight. So I just wanted to prove you that Pichu won legitimately. Hi, from Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. It is the Randy Orton Fan 2011 C. Morelli 400. And this is a very important race because this is not only our 10th race of the season, but our comment rule is going to be in effect. For those that have not commented on any of our races, I am going to give you a chance for you to keep your ride just by one comment on this race. For those who have not commented a single race before, you must comment on this one to keep your ride. Otherwise, if you have 24 hours after this race is uploaded until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. to comment on this race. This Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to comment on this race if you have not commented on any races today. And if you do not comment on this race before the time expires, you will lose your ride. And since I have 43 cars and I can only have 42, I'm going to have to shut one team down if one of them does not comment on the ride, if there's only one. So you must comment on this race if you have not commented on the other races to keep your ride. I will have a list of the drivers that need a comment in order to keep their ride in the description below. So if you are one of them, you must comment before Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in order to keep your ride. So otherwise, you will lose your ride on Monday. So I just want to be sure of that. So now we're going to move on to California. Starting on the pole today is the 16 of Isaac Smith. On the outside is the 21 of Jason Posada. Starting third is the 34 of Jeremy McMurray, and fourth is the 43 of Mason Wood. Fifth is the 98 of Max Skinner, and sixth is the 47 of Enter Expo. Seventh is the 32 of Charles Jackson, 8 is the 2 of Ben Ward. Ninth is the 10 of Leia Walker, and rounding out the top 10, then 1 of Jessica Lawrence. And there's the C. Morelli car 33, driven by Matt McMurray. He'll start 13th. That was done by the NNSCRA, so a shout out to them, the NNSCRA garage for making this car. This was done for Randy Orton Fan 2011, but now 33 is taken by Matt McMurray, so McMurray's driving this 33 C. Morelli for this race. Thanks to the NNSCRA for providing the car scheme on the NNSCRA garage. You can download the scheme in the NNSCRA garage on the NNSCRA Webley site. And there's one of the Randy Orton Fan 2011 drivers. That is Monica Carroll, who's going to be starting in 31st. And if I could find Aaron Williams, let's see. Aaron Williams was also the host of this race. He's the host username of the race. And he starts in 18th in the Madagascar scheme. So it's going to be very interesting to see this race. Anyway, without further ado, I delayed you long, but now, time I think has come. And now let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Here we go. Cars are rolling off. Oh, they're fast. Wow. Wow. Alright, so every car is rolling off fine. Alright. For those who have not commented on any races, you must comment on this race to keep your ride. Again, the list of the drivers who have not commented yet on a race will be in the description. So if you're one of those in the description, you must comment on this race to keep your ride by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, you will lose your ride. Some drivers will be exempt from this rule, but for those who are on the list in the description, you must comment on this race to keep your ride by Sunday. And otherwise, you will lose your ride. So just to let you know about that. Anyway, Isaac Smith's going to lead the field to green flag for 15 laps of California racing. And the green is out. We're underway at California Auto Club Speedway. This is why we race at California. You see 3, 4, 5 wide racing. Better be careful there before they wreck. Jeremy McMurray is in second. The first 5 races he's had some bad luck. Now he's going to try to turn that around. Here he comes for the lead. Here comes Jeremy McMurray for the lead. And he's going to lead the first lap. Who's going to lead the first lap? It's Isaac Smith. But Jeremy McMurray's still right beside him. The side of him. And here comes 32 of Charles Jackson. Here comes Charles Jackson for the lead. Where did he come from? And Charles Jackson's going to have to wait a while to make the move. Jeremy McMurray in the lead. Can his bad luck finally turn around? But he's still battling against Charles Jackson for the lead. This is going to be a promising, wild race. And for the first time ever, Jeremy McMurray leads a lap. But can he hold on to a victory? He's still got a lot of laps left. And here comes Charles Jackson for the lead. And right behind him is Leia Walker. Leia Walker right behind him, and they're in the 47 of Inter Expo. And it's still side by side between Jeremy McMurray and Charles Jackson. And now Jackson has the edge, and he's got it. Charles Jackson has got the edge. Charles Jackson's teammate and buddy, Jack Richards, actually won the That Guy with the Glasses Truck Series. And finished in second in the Pichu and Pony Palooza in Noltis earlier in the year. And now he's pulling away. He's getting a really good lead. And Inter Expo is still battling for second. Or maybe third, as McMurray is still in second. Jeremy McMurray. And now he's going to go for second. He's battling for second now. And Jeremy McMurray still holding on the high side, making the high side work. And now it is 21 Jason Posada is in the picture. He finished second earlier in last race. And Atlanta finished second to Jason Marshall in the last race. Jason Posada looking to get another top 5 here. Here comes Max Skinner. Here he comes for the 4th spot. And Max Skinner is going to try to make it hard on him to keep that. And wow, and now he's going to go for third on the high side. I'm not sure if the high side works here, but we'll see if it does, as Posada is going to try to use it, and it looks like it doesn't work here as he's dropping way back. And he lost 4th to Max Skinner. And I think the caution is out. I see lights. No, I thought I saw lights. Oh, green is still on. I thought I saw lights. I apologize. And now Jeremy McMurray is coming up for the lead. Jeremy McMurray is catching up. And he's going to try to get the lead back from Charles Jackson. And he's going to lead the lap. And it's still side by side between him and Charles Jackson. And here comes Max Skinner for third. Can he finally get his first win in a TA2 league? He won the MLP Cup Series championship without winning a single race. But he really wants a win here in the Pokémon Cup Series. He's going to have to face a tough and lucky Jeremy McMurray. Uh-oh, they're going 3 wide for third. Whoa, Inter Expo is going for third. And here comes Max Skinner. Here he comes for the lead over Jeremy McMurray. Max Skinner is battling for the lead. And Max Skinner, yes, he's got the edge. He's got it. He's got the lead. Can he hold off Inter Expo and Seth Cole? And Jeremy McMurray. And Charles Jackson. Now still battle for third. Uh-oh, they might go 4 wide. Be careful. Surprisingly, they've gone 4 wide, and yet they have not wrecked. And now McMurray's going to try to get back the lead away from Max Skinner. He's not going to have enough yet, but still got a lot of race left. 7 laps to go, to be exact. And look who's in the picture now. The 88 of John Acosta is now in trying to get the top 5. There's Acosta right here. Yep, that's John Acosta. Oh, they get bunched up. It looks like they were about to wreck, but they didn't. That would have been a game changer right now. 6 laps to go, and Max Skinner is still holding on to the lead. Jeremy McMurray is just right behind him, though, so anything can happen. And Seth Cole, he's going to try to make it to 3 wide. Oh, he gets on the back. Whoa, he got in the back. I thought he was going to spin him out. Well, he hanged on to it. And here he comes. Here comes Jeremy McMurray for the lead. And he's going to get the lead. And Max Skinner's going to drop to 3rd because Seth Cole is getting 2nd away from him. 5 laps to go. A caution might end the race. And with all this 4 to 5 wide racing, it might be bound to happen. And Jerry McMurray's still holding on. Max Skinner is still holding on to 2nd, surprisingly on the high side. But will it last? I think it will, because now it's Seth Cole is... No, wait, it might not, because Seth Cole has got a good run on the bottom. Or is he? Let's see. Oh, it's going to be close. No, Max Skinner actually has the edge with 4 laps to go. A caution will now end the race. And again, with all this 4 and 5 wide racing in the back, it is bound to happen sometime. Hope, maybe. Now Max Skinner is catching up to Jeremy McMurray. And now here comes Jason Posada for the 4th spot away from Mason Wood. And Mason Wood, he's going to try to get 3rd also from Seth Cole. And now with 3 to go, it's between Jeremy McMurray and Max Skinner. Who is going to get his first win in the NASCAR Pokémon Cup Series? Here comes Max Skinner. He's going to try to make the move for the lead. Seth Cole right behind him, though. Can he make the move on the bottom? Here comes Jason Posada for the 3rd spot. They're not going to make it 3 wide for 2nd. And now Seth Cole's the leader. Oh my goodness, he made that comeback. Uh-oh, no, McMurray's going to hold off on the high side with 2 to go. 2 laps to go in California. And Max Skinner's hopes are dashing away, and so is Jeremy McMurray. He's dropping way back right now. And Seth Cole's still holding on to the lead. They're actually still side by side. It's going to be down to these 2. Or is it? Uh-oh. Oh, wow, 4 wide. Someone got loose there. And Seth Cole's going to pull away. And he's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go for Seth Cole. He's pulled away from the lead for some reason. Guess someone just got loose and someone just lost a bit of 2nd. That's going to be a costly move. Battle for... Uh-oh, Max Skinner's caught up. Can he catch up to the leader, Seth Cole? Will he have enough? Oh boy, half a lap to go. Will Seth Cole, Max Skinner have enough to win it? Here he comes! Does he make the move? And he's not going to make the move in time. Seth Cole is going to hold off Inter Expo and Max Skinner and going to win in California. Congratulations, Seth Cole, on the win. Wow, what a fast race. Seth Cole holds off Max Skinner for the win. Amazing. And we didn't have a wreck. How surprising is that? I thought we would. Anyway, your top 10. Seth Cole, Max Skinner, Inter Expo, John Acosta, Jeremy McMurray, Leo Walker, Riley Ogle, Jason Posada, Charles Jackson, and Matt McMurray in the Cimarelli car in the top in 10th. And the rest of the field below, as you see here, the rest of the field. And wow, what a race. Seth Cole holds on to win at California.